Hey, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That's for the backyard boys, and it's Friday night. Oh, what a night!
Oh,
yeah.
What a night!
It is. In fact, actually, it's kind of weird because it's not nighttime anymore after this stupid daylight savings time thing.
We got to get over
happening to us. I can't get over it. Actually, whatever. I would rather have light in the evening than light in the morning because the light in the morning just wakes me up. I don't like. I don't want to wake up early, man. Fuck you. I don't want to get up early. I don't want to get up at all. As a matter of fact, most mornings. But yes, sir, we're doing it. We're having it. Yingwei, how are you, brother?
I say fuck the farmers. Let's get on with it. Let's have dark in the morning and let's have light in the evening. Let's get on with this shit. No more of this daylight standard time. Let's get on with the daylight savings time all year round.
They're not saving me anything. They haven't saved me a thing in a long time. Not a penny. Nothing good. Nothing good.
Exactly right. No good can come from it. We're not farmers. It's not an agrarian society anymore. Let's just be done with it.
All right, whatever. I don't want to come on and start reading the chat like a freak, like I'm Opie something. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, egg price. What are you guys talking about? Eggs?
Yeah, we should get into a big conversation about egg prices. They've gone down 32%. I understand.
I don't give a
fuck. Is right on top of it.
No. Like everybody keeps talking about eggs. I don't want to talk about eggs. Yeah, like I was watching Chad's walk and talk. Whatever, we can make fun of Chad all day long, but I was listening to his walk and talk, and he was like, "I don't like the brown eggs. Oh, yeah. I like the white ones. Eggs are dumb. Yeah, eggs suck. What? Yeah, eggs are dumb. Eggs are dumb. Who? What? Why? Exactly. That's what Chad would say. Something brilliant like that. Stuff. Stupid. They're dumb. I don't even like the white. No. Actually, what he said was that he doesn't like the brown eggs. So what he doesn't seem to understand is the white eggs are just bleached eggs. That's the difference. They're bleached.
yeah. They just stick the chickens in bleach, and that's how they get them white. Otherwise, they'd be black eggs. Big black cocks.
I don't understand what, like, I don't even get what his deal is. Like, yeah, exactly. He's racist. Exactly. He only likes the white ones. Exactly. Yeah, he's anti non-white eggs. He's the racist motherfucker. Terrible. It is 2025, and this is Trump's America, however, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, like if you live on a farm and you have farm fresh eggs, did you know that they're all different kinds of colors?
Oh man,
and that they got like poop and stuff on them. And guess what? You don't have to refrigerate them. Did you know that you don't even have to refrigerate farm eggs?
No.
Those bleached ones, you sure the fuck have to put in the fridge though.
Yes. They'll kill you.
Same thing with the milk. Like in Europe and shit, they don't fucking refrigerate their milk because it's heavy cream milk. Whatever. It's whole milk, and I don't mean put it in your hole. Well, I mean your mouth. You can put it in your mouth. Just not the other couple.
I'm sure you could boof milk too. We'll get Kaz on here later and ask him about boofing milk. Get all the nutrients.
Yeah, speaking of Kaz, did you see that new banger that came out today? If anyone missed it, Tosspot Radio came out with a banger of a rap from Tosspot Radio.
They've been doing some great rap tunes lately.
Yeah, all about him being gay. And I think boofing was actually in some of the lyrics, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
I don't want to start talking about Tosspot because we'll lose every last viewer we've got here.
Right.
It'll happen quick. People will tune us out if they think we're talking about Tosspot Radio.
I know.
There's a reason it's called Tosspot.
I know. Right? I know that is true. It's where you shit, and that's not
throw that shit out the window, right? Mm-hmm. Just not out of a second-story window, or at least look out the window.
That's right.
Back in the good old days when you used to just be able to shit in a pot and throw it out the window.
Yes.
Set your pies on the windowsill. Let them, whatever. It's not 1940 anymore, so I guess we should move on from those kind of topics. History. Are we doing history topics? No, we're talking history
about talk. It's History Talk Friday on BYB.
Yes, very interesting stuff. But yeah, eggs. I did see the old, what is it, Melton? He's been keeping track of these fucking Eagles. Fuck Eagles. We're Hawk fans. We're only down with Hackamania. We don't give a fuck about Eagles over here at BYB. Fuck Eagles. Yeah. Fly with the Eagles. Flock with the turkeys.
That's right. Might as well be turkeys. Yard birds. Damn it.
But yeah, I guess one of those piece of shit Eagles died. So good riddance with the Eagles, I say. We're fucking Hawk fans out here. But yeah, it's snowing again out here in my neck of the woods.
It's too late for that.
Probably. It is. I'm sick of the fucking snow. Fuck you, snow. Go away. It's supposed to snow from for the next day and a half or something. It snowed all the way. It'll be like 3 days of snow straight after a couple 60-degree weather days. So It was a false spring, as they say. And we still sprung forward. We're still sprung.
Yeah.
Like
notice when it starts snowing, the time doesn't go back again, bastards.
Yeah, when you get a big fat booty up in your face with the itty bitty waist, you get sprung. And sprung into spring into sprung. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's not
that woodchuck too on February 2nd because he doesn't know what the fuck he's looking at his shadow or not looking at his shadow. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
What would a woodchuck do if a woodchuck could tell time?
Probably
see a shadow, even if it were as it were, if you will. Yeah, okay. They were talking about, I guess one of those stupid eagles died up in their nest, but it is kind of funny. I got a eagle's nest, a hawk's nest right out my window. I get to see all the time. And I've been staring at that fucking thing. We had like 5 feet of snow the last couple of months. And I kept looking at the nest and thinking, that must suck to be in obviously they laid eggs or they wouldn't be in a fucking nest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was sitting there staring at that thing. Like you could see the snow like 2 feet over the top of it. There was so much snow. And it was like, what? I wonder how that works. So I guess that's how it works. It really doesn't work. Those fuckers probably die. I don't think you can keep eggs warm in snow.
Even if you're laying on.
That's right. So our hawks may or may not have lived, and that's very unfortunate.
There'll be more.
Yeah, because we're all about Hackamania over here. Hawks say hawk, hawk, hawk. Yes, we're doing hawk talk. Hawk talk. Don't confuse that with cock talk. That's
we're talking hawk on Hawk Talk Friday.
On Fridays, we do hawk talk. On Wednesdays, it's cock talk.
Yeah, so, Monday's is big black hawk talk, and that's
no. God damn it. Now you just made it awkward, and I feel weird. Now we're gonna end the show now. No, actually,
good night, everybody.
Big Black will like that day. I don't know if we're gonna like it so much. Not a fan of the huge black cocks. Not a fan.
They'll come and take your babies.
Yeah. Lord knows they won't be hanging out with their own, right?
They don't make good fathers.
Did I go too far?
Too soon.
But yeah, so we were talking snowmobiles right before the show started. What is this? This is the thing about Yingwei. Everybody must know this right now. Right before we start, 5 o'clock hits, we got, whatever. We like to start like 5 minutes after the hour. Yingwei always has these 5-hour long fucking conversations he wants to have. Right before we go live. It's like we can't finish your fucking stories.
Sorry if I wake up
before we hit the live button. Yeah, there's not time in the world to hear one of these Yingwei stories in 5 minutes.
Right,
you start, and the next thing I know, it's like 10 after. It's like, dude, we got to start the show eventually. You're like,
this is why the show starts at 9 o'clock some weeks.
I love your stories, man. You just got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it the fuck.
Some might, Victoria's right. Some might say I'm a little bit long-winded.
He's long in the wind, folks. Long in the wind. Some might even say he's the wind beneath my little wings.
Easy.
The wind beneath my wings. What?
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Have I gone full gay, folks? It's hard.
I am not the wind beneath your wheelchair, and nobody can prove that. Forget it.
You're the wings beneath my wind.
I disavow all of this. Disavow.
But speaking of gay people that love our show, there's a lot. The homosexual community are huge fans of the BYB channel.
Super.
I have no idea why. I was told by Pot Awful that I have to quit calling our show a podcast. He was very specific in his reasoning. I'm not a fan of his reasoning, and I'm not a fan of being told what to do, and I will not do it. I will not bow down to Jesse PS. Even though he is kind of a scary fellow as far as fucking with people. I'm very scared. But I also say, fuck you, Jesse PS, and calling me a goon. How dare you?
I'm only partially afraid of you.
Yeah, you just stay out of the fucking Dabbleverse. Welcome, folks. Tosspot Radio Network. See, this guy calls himself a network. So what do you know about that? Tosspot Radio became a BYB Podcast member. Thank you, Tosspot Radio Network. We appreciate that. I almost got you confused with the Shuli Network.
They're everywhere.
Not our kind of people. We're not okay with that kind of sexuality. Sam V ain't no one scared of no Jesse PS. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Like look up my entire family and start messaging them and delivering shit to my house and then whatever. It's a long list of things he can do. But probably won't do. Yes, Jody B. This guy gets it. Jody B, who's a regular guest on the BYB podcast. We appreciate Jody B. He is the man. Jody B. Lucky. Yeah, he's the wind beneath my wheels. That's a fact, Jack.
It's inspirational.
Right. I wonder if they have wheelchairs accessibility in heaven. I'm hoping to go there.
You're not supposed to need a wheelchair in heaven.
That's also another question.
They say. I mean, I haven't been there. Don't plan to get there.
Is it accessible as far as you know?
I don't know.
Wheelchair accessible?
I mean, if they're smart, they don't want to fuck with lawyers for the rest of eternity, I suppose.
Yes. Nah, don't worry about fucking with lawyers. I don't think any of those end up in heaven, honestly.
That's fair too. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. So what's this? You cruise around where on a snowmobile? Let's get back to that story.
Oh, my next door neighbor. There's places in the Adirondacks. In the Adirondacks where they just shut towns down in the wintertime, and instead of driving, they just take snowmobiles everywhere. They go bar hopping and restaurant hopping, and they just go everywhere on snowmobiles. Old Forge is one of the towns. There's a bunch of them up at Speculator. I mean, there are places to drive, but they just pretty much drive snowmobiles.
Speculum later.
Speculum later. Yes.
You later. I don't know. Sorry, ladies. Didn't mean to make it weird and all about you. All of a sudden,
at all.
People do claim that I'm a pervert and a weirdo. We'll get deep into that subject later in the show. Our favorite show. Portion of the show, I should say, is talking about the ladies, the lovely ladies.
They're so lovely.
Indeed. No, every time I say pretty antisocial, it's PAP. It's the PAP ladies from Pretty Antisocial.
And we would never smear them.
What do you think comes to my brain when I see PAP?
Blue ribbon?
The schmear, the yearly schmear, pep schmear. I don't know. Is it a PAP schmear? I don't even actually know that for factual information. But I do feel weird saying pap, schmear, pap. It sounds like a drink, maybe, possibly. It's pap schmear. Hey, Yingwei, would you like a pap schmear?
Sure, I'd love one. On the rocks, please.
Sounds disgusting. I hope you enjoy it.
It's Vienna Lager.
That would be much like a Clamato Budweiser.
Yeah, it comes with like a package of paper towels.
I'm sorry. I just fucking threw it. I don't even know what I'm going to say right now because I just don't want to say anything right now. All right. Let's get off that topic. All right, so Adirondacks. You said that you hate snowmobiles. That's the part that really
I don't hate snowmobiles. I just don't like to be out in the snow like that. I'd rather be on a four-wheeler in the summer when it's pleasant out.
Oh, okay. Are you just anti-cold or just
very anti-cold? I protest against the cold. I stand out in the cold with signs, and it's really not very smart at all, but I do it. I'm very much anti-cold. Sometimes I'll stand out in front of City Hall in the summertime and protest cold, which is also not very clever.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. All right. I see you fuckers in this chat. How dare you? All right. I'm anti-cold as well, Yingwei. We can just move on past that. But no, adventures in the mountains on snowmobiles sound amazing. I do get your point, though. The older I get, the less I like to be out in the cold. And I'm always cold as it is because I don't have blood flow to my legs. If you guys
there's that. Yeah. Yes. You can't press the brakes.
It's almost like being old as a wheelchair person. Okay, now you're starting to freak me out, Muttering John. You're getting way too fucking... How are you getting that long? Egg prices. Okay, what about egg prices? They're cheaper. Gas is cheaper. Okay. Are you happy? I brought up egg prices. Everything's down in price. Thank you, Trump. I didn't mean to make it political, but if you're going to force my hand, I'll fucking do it.
MAGA.
Make America cheap again? Yes.
That's MAGA.
Do.
That's in Rooney.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's make everything cheap again. Except for the women. Let's not make women.
Oh, that would be, that's gross. Then we're back to the pap smears.
Yeah, let's not.
It's wrong. It's not good. Nobody wants
Let's not smear the paps or pap the schmears. Oh, yeah, because it sounds like Pabst Blue Ribbon. So I guess it is Pabst, Pap Blue Ribbon, Pap Red Wings. All right, very gross. Buy some chicken. Yeah, aren't you, G-Rob? Aren't you the person that said you get like free fucking eggs and hand them out all over the neighborhood? I think she was saying something like that. Yeah, I think she's a chicken
coloring them first, though, purple and blue. I kind of like.
She's a chicken hawk, and I don't even think that's what that. I don't even think I'm saying what I'm thinking I mean right now.
That's cryptic,
right? Yeah.
But are you meaning first? What you think you said? That's
what came first, the chicken or the hawk? The chicken hawk. I don't know. Lance resurrected. Yeah, you have been resurrected. You went on hiatus, which is awkward to go away and come back constantly. But yes, what came first, the pedo or the Shuli network?
Ooh,
right.
There's a question. That's one for the ages.
I'm guessing that pedophiles existed before Shuli. Just a wild guess.
Probably.
Wow. God damn, why would you do that, Sam B? Hey, I can't put that on the screen even because that's like a threat of violence. And as we know, people have issues with threats of violence, especially YouTube's terms of service.
But so it's also rather pornographic, which is, cool.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. G Rob confirmed 30 hens and a dozen cocks. Well, that got weird.
Cocks. She uses gloves as condoms.
That got kind of awkward, G Rob. Yep. We've got 30 hens and a dozen cocks.
Yeah. She uses
my dog enjoys eggs every evening. Yeah. Very good. All right. Fair enough, Lance. You didn't leave, but you're back. Okay. Got it. Well, you never left. What do you mean? You've just been lurking? You never left. So that almost sounds like a threat. Maybe I shouldn't have put that on the screen. I never left. That means maybe you've been watching us from a distance. From a distance. Yes, indeed. All right, everybody, hit that like button, smash to subscribe, and of course, turn those notifications on because that just tells you when we go live, which is almost always Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern, or on Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern. So yes, that's where and when you can find us. But the Sunday show is the members only show. So that's where it's at. You got to get your memberships. The reason we appreciate Totspot Radio Network getting a membership so much is because our memberships are way, way down this month again. I don't know. Maybe I just had higher hopes and expectations that we were going to be around a 200 members stream. But that does not seem to be the case. We've been scratching and clawing every month just to try to keep it around 200. But to be all completely in transparency, whatever that horrible sentence I just said, full transparency, we're down to about 125. So whatever the hell's going on, I don't know if March came and we just dropped off a fucking cliff, but that's what's happening. But whatever. We love doing the weekly Dabble reviews, so we will keep doing it because we were doing it before we were monetized. So therefore, we enjoy doing all of these shows and will continue regardless of money, which also is going to be part of our first clips. Is all of this talk about too many people having podcasts? Well, just like Pot Awful says all the same damn stuff. There's too many podcasts. All these podcasts are horrible. And now memberships. God damn, people are being mean. I think these people are being mean to you, Yingwei. I'm not even going to put that on screen. That's far too mean.
What, did I miss something? I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, you don't even want to read it. It's hurtful towards you, which is fine with me, considering I'm not you. It's not as bad. It's not as hurtful as if they were fucking with me. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, if you want to use the super tip system, you're more than welcome to supertip.gg/BYB. And of course, all the links for all of the things are pinned to the top of the chat there. As you can see, you've got what are the links? It's the link tree, it's the super tip system, and of course the membership system too. But yes, thank you. The QR code right up there. If you don't want to use the link, you can just use your phone and zoom in, figure it out, folks. I think you know how QR codes work at this point. But yes, the membership link takes you where to get a membership. Or the other possibility is gifted memberships. And if you want to gift memberships, or if you want to receive memberships, you got to go to the toggle to turn on your gifted memberships. So if anyone like Stephen Bravo comes in and gifts memberships, you could receive one, folks. This guy's a good egg. Speaking of eggs, yeah, he's a good egg. The Stephen Bravo, he's a good egg. Yeah. And like I said, folks, memberships over here at BYB are only $3 a month. And I don't want to be a complete bitch and constantly asking people to buy memberships. So I'll pretty much shut up about it now. So thank you, everyone that is a member. That is the problem, right? Like, hey, everybody, will you get a membership? But if you don't get a membership, then am I just going to be sitting here saying like, hey, what's wrong with you guys? No. I appreciate everybody that is a member, and we appreciate some of the people who have been a member since day one. Like I said, it's only $3 a month. So I think we give you, 12 to 15 extra hours a month of entertainment. So we're doing it. We're having it. It's a lot of fun over here, and I appreciate all of you. So there you go. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. Stephen Bravo gifted 1 BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, Stephen Bravo. Stephen Bravo is the man. I see him out there doing lots of philanthropy, helping out all these stations. And Stephen Bravo, I think that was your clip today. I saw. Yeah, it is. The mole, where you, if we have time, we might get to that clip today. The interior of Stuttering John's his house. Oh my Lord, what a slob. He lives in cat shit, literally.
We kind of knew that, but yeah.
And like butt powder. I don't even know what I couldn't figure out all the stuff going on in his house, but I would love to get FKA Mammy on here just to talk about what it's like to go inside a fucking Stuttering John's house.
Smell.
Yeah, well, Stuttering John lives there for one, so it's got to stink. Then you add stale beer can. You know what the smell of beer is, what it's been laying around. He must have ants. He must have what are those fruit flies? The sugar. They love sugar. Things that love sugar, ants,
everywhere, and ant. Oh, especially the ants. Because he talked about ants in the garage before when he was getting ready to move into the place. So,
yeah, I'm sure every kind of living animal pretty much lives in Florida, right? That like the warmth, bugs, lizard, whatever, reptiles, and I don't like any of those things. There you go. Stephen Bravo coming in with another gifted BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Stephen Bravo coming in, gifting another BYB Podcast membership. Beep, beep, beep. Stephen Bravo knows how to do it correctly, one at a time. So I have to sit here and do this on multiple occasions, which I'm happy to do, of course. Stephen Bravo, he gets it. He knows how to have some fun. Stephen Bravo gifting 1 BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, Stephen Bravo. Appreciate the hell out of that, man. That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'll do my Jesse Lee Peterson. Wait, no, I'm not black enough. I'm not black enough. I just I'm not capable of doing a good one. Jesse Lee Peterson for a reason, because I'm a
beta. Oh, because I tell you why. Beta.
Just jokes. You guys know I'm not a beta, not a chance. I'm the real man. I'm the real McCoy. And I get more ass than Mark McGrath. Kinky Loco, member for 7 months, folks. 7 months. Thoughts on JT betraying OJ to take his spot? See, that's the whole thing. Like that. Actually, that is the last thing I'll get to tonight, and it's only because everybody and their dog has already talked about this. But yeah, if OJ does not go to Hackamania, not only am I going to be pissed off at him, I'm going to have some words for him. I've been wanting to meet him, and that'll be probably my one and only chance to get to meet OJ. Me and OJ have been homies since I pretty much have been around the Dabbleverse. So, like one of the first shows I ever went on with had OJ in it. And I won't even talk about that podcast because it's a real pisser, if you know what I'm saying. Thoughts on JT betraying OJ to take his spot? I don't necessarily know that I blame JT that if OJ doesn't come, why wouldn't you give JT his hotel room? And I'm not convinced that OJ's not coming yet from everything I've seen. It's actually his answers and everything that's happened since he said that on his podcast, which last Sunday was pretty much that he's not going, or he's thinking about not going because Nick Ricade is going to be going. And it's like, you don't have to hang out with him. You come hang out with me. That's the point, homie. You got to come hang out with moi. So there you go. That's my thoughts. I want to hang out with OJ. I want to hang out with JT. You guys can fight over the hotel room, but you better both fucking be there. That's all I got to say. But yes, thank you, Kiki Loco, for being a member. Lance, $5. Say that Hackamania isn't safe for women, and you wouldn't advise they go. But take down my super chat so I can clip it. I'll send more money. Lance, $5. Say that Hackamania isn't safe for women, and you wouldn't advise they go. But take down my super chat so I can clip it and send more money. Hackamania isn't safe for women, and I would advise that they do not go.
It'll be the end of you. This is a public service.
So there's your answer, Lance. I am for sale. That's fact. Yeah, what a piece of shit I am. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good one, Lance. Lance, who's full of tricks, and he likes to fuck around. There was a time that Lance got my DMs and made me think things that were not real. Whatever. He's a good joker. He's a good joker. That's a fact. But yeah, back to Stephen Bravo. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. I do appreciate that. Absolutely. Now, come on, ladies. You know you're still coming, and I know that sounded wrong when I just said that just now. I don't mean like you're at home coming because of things I'm doing on screen, even though I'm probably a fairly good looking individual, right?
Tell him your wheelchair is bulletproof.
Yes. For a wheelchair guy, he's not that bad. Yeah, I'm coming in my jeans.
He's a good egg. Don't worry.
Rachel, how dare you? Don't say that quote. Lance, $20 super sticker. See, this is a man of his word.
He held up his end of the bargain right there.
Yeah. Can't knock it. Don't knock it, folks. Don't knock it till you try it.
Right.
We here at BYB Podcast are for sale. We will do lame gimmicks for money. Absolutely. Wait till we start doing food challenges and stunts. Like wait till we set Yingwei. Like, how much would you light your hair on fire for, Yingwei?
A mean plate.
Come on, we could do stuff. Whatever. We can even think of better stuff than that. I had a podcast.
Yeah, much better than lighting my hair on fire. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there used to be a show I was aware of called Drunk Sports. No, it was like Basement Sports, something like that. But those guys would do wild ass stuff. And once upon a time, a dude did light his hair on fire for a challenge for money. So I don't suggest that people do that. YouTube terms of the service. I know I'm just supposed to say that every time I say anything questionable, right? You froze?
You should feel free to do whatever you want. It's not like the YouTube police will send you to Rumble jail or anything, or maybe they will.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should.
I mean, don't try. Let's not test.
Should I call Gino Visconti or Pat Dixon or Cardiff Electric real quick to see what they have to say about this?
If they know how itchy this trigger is, yeah, that could be maybe a little bit of feeling out the bass first might be well played. I don't know. I've never gotten kicked off of YouTube before, but it's always first time.
Yeah, you can keep rattling on, buddy. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Getting old.
OJ, geez, G-Rob, I didn't know you were an anti-OJ person. And I say person because I know that your preferred pronouns person, a hating OJ person, isn't that? And that's a pronoun, isn't it, nowadays? I'm an anti-OJ person. That's my pronouns. Hugh What Lie, $5. John and now Ray have left the Dabbleverse. How long can this thing really last? People like Chad don't even want to be associated with it anymore. See, that's the thing, though. Who, what, why? Chad cannot leave the Dabbleverse because he has nothing else. Nobody in polite society, as far as comedians or whatever, like, do you see Chad Zumach going on other podcasts besides MLC? No, you do not. Nobody else wants him around. He's not allowed in polite society. I think everybody kind of has Chad Zumach's number. The only reason, I think a lot of people were saying that recently, that Florentine has him around once in a while just to kind of throw him a bone. I think because they've had relations in the past, and I don't mean sexual. Unlike Nick Swartzen, who he absolutely has done sexual favors for, even as recently as Key West, when they hung out for 5 days. Nick Swartzen does not drink or party anymore, but he hangs out with he hangs out with Chad Zumach every night. So I assume that they're probably going to be married here eventually. Good thing that's legal in, I think it's even legal in Florida, I believe. I know they have stringent policies on sexual activity, but as far as I know, those two could hook up.
Which you get married, you just can't fuck, I think, in Florida. You can't say it.
You can get married, you just can't fuck? Is that what
or say the word gay. You can't say gay in Florida.
Oh. You pray the gay away. Yeah, they had that bill. That's right. I forgot about that bill. They had the anti-gay. So it was something like that, right? Like,
yeah, if you pray hard enough, the gay will go away. It's
right. That's, I mean, Milo Yiannopoulos, he absolutely started up the that retreat where they go and literally pray the gay away. That's what he's been up to. He went away for a while because he went and started up some Christian camp.
Yeah, the Christian scientists proved it. Yeah, the Christian scientists proved everything.
I don't know I don't think they called it gay camp. Maybe anti-gay camp?
Happy camp.
Well, I mean, they were going there to be less happy, though, because I think being gay makes them happy.
Well, they couldn't call it unhappy camp because then everybody would be sad. So they just...
Yeah. That's a
Look
fact.
At that. Terms is a camp member now. Look at that. Very nice.
Why would I want to install or uninstall things right in the middle of my podcast computer? Thank you for that, though. I do appreciate it. Yeah, right in the middle of my show. Why don't I renew or uninstall? Yeah. Those are my two options with HP Smart fucking program. Uninstall it right now or fucking renew it for money. Yeah, right now? Like right now? Do I got to do it? Sounds like a good time, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Windows 11 is trash. I heard Melton say that the other day, and I was thinking that when he said it, I was like, yeah, it is. It's trash. Agreed. Terms McGurk. Everyone be like this guy. Yes, this guy, Terms McGurk, has become a BYB Podcast member. Beep, 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 beep.
He is a very honorable man.
Yeah, thank you, Terms, and thank you, everybody, Stephen Bravo, especially, and helping us get those memberships up, baby. We're doing it. Yeah, we're having it. Yes, thank you, Terps. Appreciate that, sir. Another shout out to Jacob Ryan S, who hit us up in the Venmo, which you can do if you go to the link tree. PayPal, Venmo's in there. I'm not trying to fucking sound like Aaron right now. Aaron,
the secret donor.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sound like Steel Toe.
Rumble Rants.
Rumble Stillskin.
Icy Point.
No, we. I mean, you could do Rumble Rants. It will show up too.
Long John loyalty points.
I think we've literally gotten like $8 from fucking Rumble since the beginning, which is a long time ago. So Rumble ain't paying the bills, right, Gino? Wow, that was mean of me.
Only fan pays bills.
Yeah, whatever. I won't even knock Mersh over there. And I did kind of feel bad this week a little bit about the Mersh stuff. So I did send him a message, and it was pretty much I tried to speak his language. I was just like, man, I know that was a faggot ass bitch ass move that we pulled on you, but it was like, I hope you can understand that I mean, it had to be done, man. Like, I can't have you on and have access to Pot Awful and not make that connection. So
did he shoot at you or did he respond?
No, he saw it. He didn't respond because what's he gonna do? Be like, yeah, man, I totally get it. Yeah, right. No, he totally don't get it, but he gets it. But he also probably was like, I get it and fuck you. That's kind of where he was at.
Still fuck you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Quad, but also go fuck yourself. Which is not only respectable, it's expected. All right. Well, yes, who, what, why. He may forgive me, but he'll never forget. That's kind of the old one, right? All right, God, Dee, I don't even know who you are. I hope if you're a lady and your name is Double D, I get it. I'm hoping that's the case. In my mind, that's instantly where I went.
Don't forget the wheelchair rides. Hackamania. Don't forget Double D.
That's right. I instantly went there in my mind. So that says where my mind's at, folks. I am an adolescent mentally. I'm sure you all figured that out. You didn't even need me to tell you, I would assume, but yeah.
Wheelchair rides.
You guys could. Yeah, we will be doing wheelchair rides. And I went into Tuki's DMs also. And I said, abso-frickin-lutely, it's on, bitch. And he said, yeah, we absolutely will be doing some leg wrestling. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, that's good. Good. You're going to be in prime condition by the time you get there, man. You got 2 whole months almost.
Yeah, I'll be walking, right?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ari Jane, curious about the wheelchair rides. Do you have turbo on that thing?
Oh,
not on the wheelchair. I don't have turbo. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Saying? Yeah, not the wheelchair don't have turbo, but Quad's got some turbo in him.
Mm.
That's a fact. Like rabbits. All right. You ready to get into some topics? We've been farting around for 40 minutes. No. That's what? Fuck, Aaron Jake. Seriously, come on.
You ruined somebody's Friday, Quad.
Come on, play with me here. Come on, play. Let's play. Come on, say something perverted. I'll say something perverted. You say something perverted back. We just sit here and we do. Yeah, exactly. Keep it rolling like my wheels.
It's a process.
Yes. Enjoy the process. That's what we're here for. I don't know how much stuff you've been paying attention to this week, Yingwei. I know you've been super sick. Our other co-host who could not make it today is super sick. Yeah, what you guys had the vids?
I had I don't know what the hell I had, but
people diseases.
I was sick for a couple days over the weekend, gradually got better during the beginning of the week, and now I'm back to my normal fighting style.
You look normal. Yes, good. Yeah, Honk is dying today.
Honk, on the other hand, has got a pretty good case of COVID, and I'm getting worried about him because it's no fun.
And he's old. He's that age where it's what do they call that? What you have to know. What is a disease that can take you out at your age?
The common cold, falling down a flight of stairs, hangnail. Just about anything could probably take.
Sneezing hard.
Yes, shit your pants at a certain angle. All of it could do a number on you.
Possibly death sentence. Yes.
So, yeah, and thanks for Goody Two Shoes for making me feel better about looking like I'm still at death's door. This is the look I go for. I prefer this look. I have
You've been practicing that face all day.
Yeah, I have a fair amount of makeup on and the lighting just right so that I look just like this. I have a hard on for death, so this is my. It's all smoke and mirrors. But thank you.
Yes, not today, Satan. That's right.
That's right. God don't want me yet.
Yeah, this whole Christ is King thing, whatever. I'm all about it. I am a Christian. I'm not going to get into it here at the podcast. Don't worry, folks. Calm down. But yeah, the Christ is King thing being racist now, and like what?
Oh no, no fucking Bible's racist. Now we're in trouble.
Like what?
We're in trouble. Hey, we've got the Catalanos by 10 souls.
Oh yeah. Sam V's gonna go, goddamn son of a bitch. You're gonna give us okay, as long as we're winning, I guess I'm fine with it.
Sam is right now, Sam is our best buddy for that.
And we have 64. Can you be accurate, Sam V? It's 64 to 47.
No. We lost one over to Catalano. That son of a bitch took
one. We went up. We went up.
It was probably Spider. He was over here looking at things and went back. Oh, whoa.
Spider and Lou and Mrs. C are over here watching our show. Yeah, like Steel Toe watching Milton. Same kind of shit.
I'll say something to piss him off, and he'll be screaming about Ling Ling and Wee Wee and Pow Pow and everybody else and can't figure out in about 10 minutes. Don't you worry.
No, I did watch like the first 10 minutes of his morning show today, and he pretty much talked about me for a couple of them.
Yes, he did. Yes, I did watch it. And you're right. He was very upset about you and his friend Shane. Was it Shane from Portland? No.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, Mason from Portland.
From Portland. Yes. About
he's like something about changing my shit bag and
so upset that you guys are driving out to Vegas together.
Yeah, exactly. Mason from Portland's gonna be cruising with me because he's an Oregon as well. Duh. That only makes sense, right?
I think that he's going steady with Mason from Portland. So this is a huge this is a huge betrayal for Joey. He's very hurt. He's very, very hurt by this. And it's hysterical because it's not the first time he's brought this up. And it was funny today because he said the only thing that Mason can do to get back in my good graces is do something. There was something personal he wanted him to do that he had promised.
Financial, not personal.
No, it wasn't financial. It was something he had promised to do. Or he could pay him and Lou the Monster a certain amount of money in super tips. I'm like, oh, you knew there had, and it wasn't a lot. It was like $45.
Tell me this is all about a fucking wrench or something.
Maybe it was.
If you want your wrench bag, it's gonna cost you.
If you watch the first thing this morning, that was exactly what was going on. It was all about the fucking wrench, and that seems to be what everything is about. Everybody on that show seems to be arguing over whether they should have wrench capabilities, and if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have an audience. It's what it looks like. I mean, I want to see it live more often because I want to get I want to get one of my alts in there so I can ask him why he's blocking me because I want to have a conversation with him. And but all of the alts that
that's for a link. Get a link, buddy.
Oh, that's what I'd love to do, but I don't think he's
ling ding.
I really want to get a link on Spider's show, but I know he's there, and I know he won't let me. So
yeah, Spider. That's the one I would go on. I'll go on with Spider.
I would keep it. That would be nice too. I like Spider. I think it'd be fun to just
Spider's a nice. I'm not going to call him what they call him. No. He's a nice boy.
Yeah,
that's what the guy calls his fucking. He's a man. He's actually a full-grown human man.
He's a kid though. He thinks like a kid.
God damn, you can't call him a boy though. He's a good boy.
Well, I mean, he acts like
he's
one.
Not a dog.
Call him a boy, and the next thing you know, he
is black though. I mean,
it's a hate crime, and
boy, I don't think Joey C said it like that though, did he?
Oh, yeah,
he's a nice boy.
And the other thing I want to do, I wish I had more time in the day because I'd love to watch that show with a notepad and just write down all the shit that Joey and Lou the Monster say wrong. because they both murder the English language so bad on that show, and
they should get Chad on
and say the wrong word for just about everything. And
Chad would fit right in. See, we're coming up with all the good ideas. Actually, they had talked about doing a podcast together, and that makes perfect sense. I mean, all three of them do not know the English language worth a damn. So might be hilarious.
I don't remember who he was. My memory's really bad, so I have to write it down. But there was one thing.
You're old, I get it.
He was talking about three people that were sitting together, and Joey goes, "It's like dumb, dumber, and dummy."
Good enough.
Good enough. It was like just stream of consciousness, but it just made me giggle because he just totally blew it. Dumb, dumber, and dummy. And when he starts talking about how everybody thinks he's stupid, and then as he's describing how not stupid he is, he mispronounces every other word. It's fucking gold. It's just absolute gold. I love it.
It's gold, Jerry. I tell you, it's gold. Jerry. It's Jacob Ryan asks, he's a real mensch, and I don't even know if he's Jewish. But $2. Thank you, Jacob. We appreciate that. Jacob is a Jewish, whatever. It's in the Old Testament, I do believe. Can we get a full Husey appearance? Skull. Can we get a full Husey? You want to see him naked? You want to see his full Husey appearance?
Frontal Husey appearance.
I don't want to see him naked. That's disgusting, Jacob. How dare you?
I don't think we've had Husey on since I've been with you on here for a full show.
I don't know. You don't do the Sunday show. The last time you did a full show was on a Sunday.
I haven't done.
And you always skip Sunday, so you miss out. But Rochi was there. Anyway, we had Husey on and Matt Mead had that story about Kate Meany taking it in the dumper from Matt Mead. So that was pretty fucking hilarious. But yes, we'll get Husey on here for a full show one of these times. He is one of those foreigners, so he's in that time zone that's late. So he cries when I ask him on. But yeah, no, I should hit him up about coming on for a full show. It's about that time. He comes on 3, 4, 5 times a year for a full show. But as you know, he does come on for just about every show.
Oh, no, he's great. He's awesome.
For the bit. He goes full all in for the bit. And I mean, clothed. He is wearing clothing, but he goes all in. But yes, thank you, Jacob. And thank you for the Venmo and the support and all of that. We do appreciate the hell out of it, sir. You're a good egg. Speaking of eggs, we got to go with the egg theme today, right? So
Jacob's a funny dude too.
Yeah. I would argue we got one of the funnier freaking chats going around.
Definitely not so much tonight, but usually, yeah.
Whoa! Shots fired, folks. Shots fired. Why are you saying not tonight? They seem funny to me. They're going after you. You don't like the
fun. No, I don't care. They can go after me all they want. That's fine. I get this.
All right. Well, we need to get into this. We need to get into our topics, man. Let's do this. I wanted to start off with the good old Opester. We have been. It's kind of funny, but we've had a good reason to get into Opie and Anthony as of late, as it were, if you will. It's been very interesting. So yeah, we're gonna start it off tonight with the Opester doing his dopester,
yelling at the sky.
Yep, kind of. I mean, he is in a high rise, and there is a sky rise right behind him. So skyline, I should say. I sound like Joey Cena. Yes, sir.
Hey, you fucking wheel, Billy. They don't bleach eggs. The shell is a permeable structure. Hey, yowing. I've seen no evidence that egg prices have fallen out here. Viva la boot crew.
Yowing.
Boot crew? What is the boot crew? Like the baby boots over at Steel Toe? Is that a reference? Is that what's going on here? Deep surface? Is it? Thank you, Deep Surface. But yeah, what you fucking wheelbilly? Wow, they don't bleach eggs. No, they bleach. That's why the eggs are white, right? They bleach them. You fucking wheelbilly, Jesus! Wheelbilly. This guy's a meanie bajini.
I don't know. There's that super tip almost needs a postmortem. That was a good one. It was.
You want a double? I'll play it again. Here, let's
do it again.
Talk over the very beginning of it.
Sorry.
Hey, you fucking wheelbilly! They don't bleach eggs. The shell is a permeable structure. Hey, Yahweh, I've seen no evidence that egg prices have fallen out here. Viva la boot crew.
What? Yahweh. It says Yahweh.
I think he's either talking about me or Jesus Christ, one or the other.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Yahweh sure. Or Yahweh. What do you choose? Do you want to hang out with Jesus, or do you want to fly with the hawks, the Yahwehs, if you will, as it were? Indeed.
Shit.
That's just wild.
Oh, that was a good laugh. That was a good one.
All right. Okay, let's go through these, and then whatever, folks. We're not going to spend a bunch of time on Anthony and fucking Opie and Kevin Brennan tonight. We'll try to pop through these really quickly so that we can get into some Steel Toe, and then maybe some Keanu.
Yes.
Gianu.
I like it.
The PAP ladies, pretty antisocial. I guess they're PAS, huh? Pretty antisocial podcast. PAP. Antisocial is one word, so PAP. PAP. All right, put a little PAP in your step.
Yes, PAP blue ribbon.
Does
it irk you? No. Wait, does it irk you that Anthony's getting back at the radio and you're sitting with the selfie light talking to me and walking 35? No, it doesn't. Let me get rid of you. No, it's you guys are excited about that. I have no excitement, and I don't give a crap that Anthony's doing a part-time AM radio. No, to be honest with you, no, it's not impressive. Without Opie and Anthony, the best he could do is a 2-hour weekend shift on an AM station. No, I'm not impressed. Trust me, I'm not impressed. Tommy, do you let Ron, the waiter, know where you live? Oh my God! Of course I do. Well, I'm not a weirdo. Oh damn, Barrister 1401. This can't be good. He just gave me $20. Good morning, oh, beautiful view. The tall, narrow building behind you looks like Ant giving you the middle.
All right. Actually, I mean, I do want to just say, he automatically says, "Oh boy, Barrister 1401 gave me $20. This ain't gonna be good." When you start off reading a super chat with, "Oh, this ain't gonna be good," so are you pretty much telling us that you're not going to get money unless someone's ripping you? It's the Stuttering John effect. It literally is the same fucking thing. These people just want to destroy him for dollars at a time, couple of bucks at a time,
shipping away.
So if he doesn't care about money, he doesn't care about a career, but he's willing to sit there and read mean super chats. How long will he be able to do this? Stuttering John, we see he couldn't handle it forever. It started biting into his ego, which he had a huge one. I assume that Opie has equally a huge ego. So therefore, all these mean words are going to chip away at their soul to the point where they just go, I can't do this anymore. Even for money, they're not going to be able, because like, I think like guys like us, we have regular egos. You know what I mean? Like, you could send me super chats and fuck with me for the rest of eternity. It wouldn't bother me a fucking bit. But these guys with their thin skin and huge egos, they're just not capable to pull that off. Did you freeze?
No, I didn't freeze. Sorry. I froze in my brain. Sorry.
No worries, man.
Just gave me $20. Good morning, oh, beautiful view. The tall, narrow building behind you looks like Ant giving you the middle F. the middle finger, sorry, while he does the syndicated broadcast. But please do not think of that every time you look out your window. I won't. You just wasted your $20. Barrister, are you turning into like a bad guy?
I can't.
I thought you were one of ours. I don't know.
Are you turning into a bad guy? See that? Okay, go ahead. You say what you want. But.
There's just something about him that is absolutely fascinating to me. I mean, I never listened to Opie and Anthony. Did he just snap at some point since they've been off the radio together? Because I can't picture him holding down a job, let alone being a partner with someone who's funny and who is entertaining and with the way the show. I mean, I've seen clips from the show now since I've been paying attention to all this stuff. And I know how the show went down. I can't imagine him even being a part of that. He seems to have the exact opposite kind of personality for that. Is it?
No, I would. Like no. I mean, he was a different guy on O&A. But for the most part, whatever Anthony and other people were holding up the funny, making it interesting, and he was just doing the ones and twos. The most excited I have seen him talking about anything absolutely was when Robbie Goodwin was on with him. And he was like, hey, man, I always respected what you were doing over there. I understand it, blah, blah, blah. I know that you were running things, even though it didn't look like it, because all the funny is from, Jimmy or all the other people that are doing the show. So the only time he ever got excited was when he got to talk about his broadcast school that he went to and all the broadcast engineers that he hung out with and talked about stuff after the show, because we would talk about all the inside broadcaster stuff, unlike all these other guys that don't know a fucking thing about radio. I'm the radio pro here. You guys are all idiots.
And the other guys would
just sit there, Anthony, and be funny. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, voices. Okay.
And like I said, I'll be consistent to the day I die. Okay. So Opie found fucking Anthony. Would Anthony have been found otherwise? You can debate that till the cows come home, because we don't know. But I would assume the guy called into shows. Eventually, someone would have heard a phone call. That's how fucking Howard Stern worked a few times. A few people that were funny on the phone ended up, and he knew impersonations, whatever. He was funny. So would he have got a job? We could argue. But yeah, definitely Opie is not funny.
It just would have been a whole
personality sucks.
I get it. Yeah.
He's got the personality of a homeless person, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And when he's out doing his show, like Opie Unleashed out on the streets, like literally does act like a homeless person.
And he looks like it too. I mean,
and being an asshole to people, and just like doing weird stuff to people and saying weird things to people. Like it really does come off like a homeless person wandering around being an asshole with a nice iPhone. I guess that's what separates him from a homeless guy, is he's got a nice fucking cell phone.
Being a radio guy, it's not like people are going to recognize him either. He doesn't have a face that people will recognize.
I mean, he doesn't look like he used to, so whatever. Say what you want about him. Once upon a time, he had some nice locks, and he wore fucking necklaces, like a turquoise necklace, like every homo back in the 90s had one of them beaded necklaces. I don't know if it was an iPhone. I'm speculating. I'm just throwing that out there. A nice phone. God. MJ, how dare you troll me on my own show? I can't handle it. I'm going to break. I'm about to break.
I'm about to lose control.
Hey, and Yinghui Z-Man here. I made $93 this week doing my stupid show. I swallowed Nick Swartzen's Come for Money in Key West. Hi, Rachel. Let's fucking suck. Mudshark out.
That was a good update.
Rachel's getting a shout out. Rachel, do you want to fucking suck? Is that Rachel? Are you into fucking and sucking like the super tip implies?
What a great update!
You got my DMs, honey. If you can slide into them anytime. Yeah, okay, good. This lady's got a sense of humor too. We like all the lovely ladies, and no, I will not be trolling the ladies at Hackamania or Hackamania, which is across the street.
Or Catalautomania, or Catalauticon, or whatever the fuck he's calling it.
Mania, yeah.
It's
but yeah, Hackamania is going to be where it's at. All the events are going on simultaneously, so it will be a competition to the death of who ends up winning in Vegas. All right, let's get back to this. I don't know how we get so sideways. I don't get it.
No, I don't know what to tell you. Like there's when I think of Anthony, when I turn this stupid thing on, then the rest of the day, it's not even a thought. It's not even a thought in my head. I don't know. I guess people really need the Opie versus Anthony thing to continue for some odd reason. But when this goes off in another 10, 15 minutes, won't even think about him for the rest of the day. Literally won't think about him at all. And I thank God. I don't even believe in God in the regular God sense, but I thank God that it's been 11 years since I've seen that guy. I thank God. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure every time the word radio comes into his brain, he doesn't think about Anthony. Can you imagine all the different words that are used on a daily basis in his life that don't trigger him to think something about Anthony? Because so many of those things are just synonymous with his. It's part of your life, dude. Like I understand. It just is. Like you don't have a choice when thoughts come into your head. I did also want to notice that speaking of all, he said Barrister 1401. He didn't know who that was. He just said Tommy 7 names. I don't know who you are, but you're over here starting trouble. These are all accounts that existed before Opie really started live streaming when Ant's around. Therefore, they're 100% trolls. Like almost all of these, like Mint Diggity, I recognize the name. These people are all definitely Dabbleverse people that watch the show. All 30 whatever of them. So it is kind of funny to see that he just has to deal with the Dabbleverse, which he wants nothing to do with. He doesn't get to pick and choose. That is what he gets to hang out with now. So it's actually hilarious that he hates it, doesn't want nothing to do with it. But the only people giving him money or time is the Dabbleverse people. So sorry, Opie, you're stuck with us, dude. He doesn't want to talk about. I mean, it's up to Anthony, I guess, at this point, to see if he just totally shuts Opie out and quits bringing him. If he stopped bringing him up 100% of the time, I think Opie would still bring Anthony up. But there's only one way to find out, right?
I guess so.
If Anthony quits talking about him, and then Opie will just incessantly talk about. So that's I would put down the gauntlet to Anthony. Like, dude, maybe it is time just to not bring him up and see what happens. I have a feeling it wouldn't matter. But the second that he starts trashing you, then I guess respond to him. But I would play a little. I would play a little mind game on him. Say like, well, I'm going to stop talking about you. If you stop talking about me, then we'll just go on our merry ways. I guarantee it wouldn't be fucking days. It wouldn't be days before Opie started bringing him back.
Most of the time when I see Anthony, it is admittedly pretty short clips, but he doesn't really talk about Opie that much. I mean, it's not a constant thing anyway. Right? I mean, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like when I see him, he's talking about specific topics. He's not always obsessing on Opie.
No,
he's got his own shit to talk about. Not to say that he doesn't ever mention them, but I mean, it's just.
Well, no, he goes in on them for about 5-10 minutes or whatever at a whack. But yeah, if you're doing 5-10 minutes about Opie once a week, it's not a lot. But yeah, whatever. Radio came up. I mean,
it's enough. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Larry Carter, Anthony is trashing you hard, man. Is he? Is he? I thank Anthony for all the trashing because it just proves my point that you've been garbage. pretty much since the day I met you. So continue trashing me. He's just garbage. He just proves my point over and over again. He's just garbage. All right, $5. Did you listen?
Yeah, and he bites every time. So the free chat gets him to that's the other thing. And we will be watching Anthony's clip next, but he kind of refers to Opie in the podcasting sense. But no doubt, anything you put in front of Opie, he'll bite on it every time. Free chat, paid chat. You just stick it in there. He's like Joey C. He's highly reactive to whatever's in the chat.
Listen to Bubba's interview with Anthony. Bubba congratulated him and said, "This is good for old school radio fans." Do you agree? I don't know. I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you. No, Anthony got a part-time job on AM radio. If it leads to a second shift or a full-time gig at WABC, then it starts to become impressive. But right now, it's who gives a shit, if you want to know the truth. And I don't know if it's good for old school radio, because old school radio, they had a huge lead. They could have pushed media, they didn't, and they let new media just stomp all over them. And the radio business in general is in shambles. A company, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I think they fired another 300-400 people that work in radio. It's regular radio is a disaster.
What a take, right? Like as if we don't know that regular radio is a disaster, right, Dave?
I'm glad it was like a public service announcement. Really, that's what he was giving us.
Radio's why Cumia don't even got any video on his radio show. What is the point? He don't even got any video.
Yeah, he barely has audio.
Anyway, I listened to this entire clip already, and there really isn't that much interesting stuff he talks about.
Well, he sits there and talks about how he never thinks about him and then obsesses over him for the next, how many minutes long is that? 8 minute long. It's all about him.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all clipped together, but yeah, hot take, Opie. Exactly, Sonic Rat. You get it. But also, he goes on to, I don't really even want to finish this thing because it's 5 more minutes of him just blabbering on. But yeah, he pretty much goes into the fact that radio's dead, which he just said there. But then he goes into live streaming is where it's at, folks. Doing wonderful, amazing live streams like Opie does, like those. Like these, turn on your computer and hit the live button and start talking to your fucking chat.
Stop your car
one of those,
and then run around pretending you can fly.
One of those amazing, right. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we all get it. Like doing a fucking podcast, you do talk to your chat. Not all of them. We conversate with the chat. I think most of anything in the Dabble, a lot of these shows do have conversations with their chat, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, he doesn't. There's a difference between having like topics and a planned podcast where you actually have a show that you're doing compared to hitting the live button with absolutely nothing prepared and then expecting your chat to make the topics. I think that's where the issue is. Whatever. We'll get into what Anthony has to say about Opie, and he doesn't specifically say Opie, but he starts trashing live streams. And it is a response to what Opie was just saying there, which is radio's dead. Live streaming is where it's at. I don't know if I have any disagreement with that for the most part, except for when there is a certain portion of the population that still does listen to radio, whatever portion that is. And then, as far as Opie going into this, I know this radio station that just laid off 400 people. So obviously radio's dead. It's like, well, also people are getting hired to radio. So yeah, there might be layoffs, but there's also there's always going to be the time slots, right? The time slots aren't going away, correct? Am I missing something there?
I know that my sound is my Rodecaster's updating, so my sound's gonna be weird for a couple minutes. But
yeah, no worries.
Also too, Anthony, he even said it's not that much money, but he's trying to get into the political space. So to him, he doesn't really care. He's opening himself up to a bunch of new markets. He might even do it for free. Well, I mean, we don't know, but the fact that he is getting paid and is syndicated now, it's a big deal to me. I don't know.
Conservative talk radio is still big. It's not big. Well, it's not big all over the country, but in the urban markets and especially like in Iowa and some of the really rural markets that have those big 50,000 watt stations that go out over 3 states, it's still big.
Yeah, and like so big out where I live. Yeah, it's so big. George Soros bought a bunch of fucking conservative stations. Spent millions of dollars a couple months ago just to buy conservative stations. So yeah, because he saw the trend.
Wait. Did he buy them just so he could shut them down though? It's George Soros, for God's sake.
I understand.
He likes spending money to be a prick.
No, I get that. I'm just saying that, like, if he either way, if he's looking to do it, I think he's doing. He invested in Blizzard all those months before Microsoft bought it.
Shout out Dairy Queen. Yeah, go ahead.
And he fucking, he did all that shady shit with Target and all that bullshit. Sure, but like, and the bricks and all that stuff. But the guy obviously is looking to make money. So I don't know.
Deep service. Are you?
Every once in a while, the dumbest thing makes me laugh. Shout out.
Can't tell if I'm higher stone or just really comfortable in squalor. You're welcome for the squalor. That's too funny. Hey, like Jordan Peterson would say, "Gosh darn it, make your bed. Make your bed, Dave.
I didn't make it today.
In the morning, first thing, you make your bed. Gosh darn it, eh?
It's fucking. It was too cold today. It's freezing in the house.
No worries. It's cold, yeah. We're West Coast in it, baby.
50 degrees. Ah.
Where are you, Dave? What state?
I'm in Southern California.
Yeah, the warmest place in the United States.
Here in Upstate was there today.
I mean, it's fucking.
It's the nicest fucking climate in the entire United States. And Dave,
no, I know. I love. Well, no, when it rains and I know. Well, when it rains, it's been raining the last couple of days. When it rains, I like to open the windows and shit and like clear out the room. There's funk in the room, so let's go do that now.
We won't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if we do have to, no. But back to Dave's point, he actually made a really good point, which is okay. So when Dave says Anthony probably would do it for free just to get his foot into the politics scenes and get back into AM radio, or not back, whatever. That's a fact, because apparently Anthony said when he got his offer that they told him 200, and he didn't realize they were saying 200 grand. He thought they were saying like $200 a show. So he was willing to do it for $200 a fucking show.
No,
he did not care about getting paid. Like what you said is 100% the truth.
All right, hold on.
I think his thought was, get me in there, get my foot in the door. I will fucking blow up, and you will be forced to pay me. Like he knew what he was doing. Like he knew eventually he was going to get paid, whether it took a minute or not. So.
Yes, you're correct. However, I think you're misconstruing a couple things, because I think the way he said it, he made it seem like he was getting paid he thought he was getting paid way more. So something like, I'm just throwing out a number there. He saw the number $5,000 and thought, I'm going to be getting paid $5,000 an episode, not realizing that it's getting paid $5,000 for the whole year, actually. So I think that's really what he was saying. If you go maybe listen to the clip, I don't know if you have one, but there is a clip of him talking about that specifically. So he's actually getting paid a lot less than he thought. But now that he's syndicated, I don't know if that price skyrockets. I'm not really sure, because it was only 48 hours.
It was the other way around. It sounded like he was signing on to that.
I'll see if I can find a clip right now.
Yeah, I mean, is this the clip? We're about to watch it anyway. I don't think it is. I think this is the wrong clip. But he talks about the digital panhandling, which I do believe is a reference to Opie. So let's hear Anthony destroy live streamers that suck, and then you can
definitely talk about Kate. Yeah, Kevin. No.
But yes, that whole thing came up too, which is hilarious. Anthony sent another every time he sends Kevin Brennan a fucking super chat in, he gets him to spiral, just like you could do with any of these guys that have thin skin. But I think Kevin Brennan actually plays better to it. I'm not supposed to say that, right?
You know, it's coincidental. I was just talking about how everybody has. I was just talking about how everyone has a podcast. Everyone's new 15 minutes of fame is a podcast, and 99.9% of them are pieces of shit. They suck. They're not entertaining. I called it, I think accurately, I've called it digital panhandling. This is groveling. It's begging. It's no different than when you walk down the street in New York City and see a bum sitting on the sidewalk with a sign and a plate, and they just want you to give them money. They're begging. What are they offering you? Nothing. Maybe they can't offer you anything. I don't know. I've seen some people in Times Square. They hit a spackle bucket, play a little tune. They jump around and do flips, or they're dressed like Elmo. They're giving you something, whether you want it or not, whether it's good, whether you're averting your eyes, like in the case of Sandy Kane, is a whole nother story. But they're giving something in return of your charity, your donation, whatever you want to call it. The bum, the panhandler, is just sitting there. And by their very nature of being,
yeah, he's not. Wait. We got a super chatter named Panhandler. So I'm starting to get confused here. No, not that panhandler. The real panhandler's out in the streets, because that panhandler actually has a bunch of money. So we know he's not a panhandler. But yeah, absolutely, that's what Opie's doing, man. He has no skill or tactic. He just hits live. So yeah, he absolutely does not have anything prepared for any show that he's ever done that I've watched. Have you ever seen Mr. Pro Broadcaster Opie come up with, would you even consider his Opie Unleashed like trying to produce a show? Or that's just like, he'll just walk around till he sees the statue and he's like, oh, I'll start my show off by looking at this statue, and like, oh, hey, statue, how are you? Like, just nonsense.
Yeah, if you want to consider that like stream of consciousness comedy or something, yeah, maybe. But I mean, it's certainly not
worst improv ever.
Is that what ever? Yes.
Hey, look, this. Whoa, you're gonna like fucking with people holding doors open for him. That's comedy, folks. Comedy.
Yeah,
that's gold, Jerry. Go. Hell yes, sir. Love it.
A lazy bum.
Wait. Catalano TV. You can't trash me in the morning and then say hello in the evening. I don't even know which one's the real Catalano. Now I see there's a bunch of Catalanos everywhere now. I don't know which one's which at this point.
Will the real Catalano TV please stand up?
I have no idea which one's which. It's
I'm Catalano TV. I'm Catalano TV. I'm Catalano TV.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Or a mental patient. That's all they're doing. And they expect you to throw money at them for just that. Well, podcasting has become that. Digital panhandling. Digital bums sitting there doing nothing, supplying nothing, giving you nothing.
It's kind of funny, Ying Wei. The question you were asking me, which was like, what's the deal with this guy? Why does he look like that? What's his deal? Like, yeah, he literally. We were just talking about that, him being a bum. That's all I can think about when I've seen him, especially when he wears a beanie. When he wears a beanie, like there is no difference between him and a bum.
He
you can't even tell if he takes showers and shit. Like it's not good.
Yeah, his clothes don't fit right, and they're not like ripped or anything, ripped and torn, but they don't look like they're his. I mean, they look. He just looks like a bum. He looks like that stuff came
shabby.
Shabby. That's perfect. Like this clothes came out of a bargain basement box. Say that. Say that 5 times fast.
Here we go. Just like
I'm with the Salvation Army.
Right.
I'm with the lieutenant, and I got the hat.
And I got the hat now.
That's right.
I got a
hat.
You want to see my fucking edge?
I got the hat now. You don't have the hat.
That's fact.
And just expecting you to deal out your little super chat change. Here you go, old timer. Hit the road was the old statement. Could you spare a dime for a fellow American who's down on his luck? Hit the road. Remember that, Bugs Bunny? Instead of the stick with the bandana with his some of his goods in it, it's a computer and a camera. That's all you need, right? And instead of that little jingle of change in their cup, it's a super chat. But you're still a bum. You're a bum, Jules. Because without a job or money, you're just like them, a bum. Now you're a bum.
Damn.
And that's the majority of podcasts. There are people, in the circles I watch of this, there are people that do contribute. They write topics, interesting stuff. They cut video. They play a video clip, comment on it. There are funny people.
Good thing he's not talking about us. Thank God. I was starting to get worried there, folks, because whatever. I won't talk about your appearance too much, Yingwei, but you were giving off a little bum vibe. Whatever.
That's because I'm mostly homeless.
He said old bum, and I started looking around the screen. I was like, oh wait,
I come in here to do the stream, and then my wife kicks me back out to the shrubs again outside. A little box thing set up. It's comfortable enough.
And you dance and you shake
really
the cup around and ask for change.
Dancing. I live outside the box. Would you want to dance if you lived outside the box? I live. I come in when it's time for your show, and then the old farts thing on Saturday. On Sunday we have dinner. That's why I can't be on your show.
Soup. Yeah, it's soup day.
Sunday soup day. I have to cook it. I've got to slice all the vegetables and all that.
He's got a potluck to go to.
That's right. I got to make my own beans. It sucks.
Reverend Billy Quad, is it hard for you to watch Cumia balls sucking Shuli? It is. That's why you said it, you fuck. God damn it, Reverend Billy. I see you over there. I see what you're doing around the places. It's funny. But yes, Reverend Billy. God, whatever. He sucked. Whatever. He really likes that fucking Shuli network. I don't know what the deal is. They must have something on him for blackmail, is all I can figure. They're holding something over his head, something from his past. Hopefully nothing like ISO related, but something nonetheless.
He said a lot of inflammatory things. They might have some stuff on tape that could really hurt a man's furthering his career in syndication, say. You don't know.
Right.
His face looks very tight when he laughs on there. Like maybe there's a gun right behind his ear or something right off screen.
Well, yes. I feel for Cumia. It's the same thing with me. People are like, Dave, why do you go on BYB? You're so much better than that. I'm like, no, dude, they're my friends. I like them.
Shut up.
He's a pedo.
Shut up.
Oh, and that guy's name is Kevin Brennan. I get it. I got it. Why you go on that show? Do they pay you? Dave, do they pay you money? Huh? Because I'm not gonna if they don't. Dave, huh?
No, today because somebody goes. Somebody said that your wife and children have left you. Yada yada. He goes, oh no. He's like, now I got to pay the IRS. I got to pay YouTube. I got to pay my alimony. I got to pay my child support now. It never ends.
I got the hat now.
He's a real stand-up guy.
Play the hat clip. What's the hat?
In their circles.
No, he's talking about my stupid drop.
Laugh.
Oh,
and it's an entertaining show. A couple of great examples. Shuli has a couple of really funny shows out there.
Do Carl next.
Obviously, the Stuttering John thing that never ends, and it's hilarious. I am involved with that. I apologized last night. I missed my commitment to do Shuli's show last night. I felt really bad about it. I got a text from Shuli that he was sending over the link.
Chinese girl.
That I could go on for Uncle Rico. And I was sitting at the bar in the restaurant waiting to get a seat.
All right,
and
let's do this.
I'm like,
we get it. You missed the Shuli number.
The Shuli owner airing at. There's segments during the show where, of course, you're going to read the comments for people. Reading a tack horse, Carl's own material. Oh, look at this idiot.
Oh, okay.
His own material is the fact that you can't just sit there and play someone else's shit with yourself in the corner and just, oh, look at this idiot. That doesn't work. There's a way you do it. There's something you're supplying in that format, and they do it very well. And when people decide to show their appreciation through giving them money, whether it's super chats, if they're on that platform, or Patreon, or what have you,
we get it.
It's because they are getting something in return. The vast majority of everyone else are bums, digital bums. And
digital bums is pretty good though. That's a pretty good name for something online, like digital bums. Something it's pretty good.
We call it digital panhandling and digital bums. I think it is exactly correct. And that's
some of them are sure as fuck. That's all it is.
Yes,
dude.
But that's why he's about to throw fucking. He was talking about Opie, I assume, but he's about to pretty much say Brennan is the same fucking thing. So I'm glad you're here, Dave, because your daddy's about to get thrown under the bus.
That's fine, dude. These people,
Brennan,
they're all my daddies. They're all my bosses. They're all my peers. Maybe not my peers.
You put it that way. You put it that way. Fair
Maybe not my peers, but I love them all. I grew from the same seed from Anthony's balls as I did from Kevin's balls. I am them.
Speaking of peers, I hope you take a long walk on a short one. Sorry.
I'm with the Salvation Army.
Right.
I'm with the lieutenant, and I got the hat.
Okay. I got the hat now. All right, no more drops. No more drops. I'm not trying to be Chad Zumach here.
It's Brennan.
Yeah, that's enough.
Obviously. I still, I'm not one of these people that say I don't watch, I don't listen. I think that's such a ridiculous cop-out, phony thing to say. Oh, him? I don't even know what he does. I don't watch it. What's his name? I've never heard it. Bullshit. First of all, bullshit. Secondly, why would I say I don't? I watch all those guys. Not every show, but enough to know what's going on. And from what I've seen, Kevin has just spiraled down into this pit of self-destructive weirdness. It's just, I don't know what it is.
Okay, so, but yeah, like yesterday, there are glimmers of happy fucking. See, I just think I think there's a point to when Kevin Brennan is enjoying himself and doing a show, and then there's other times where he's just making himself do a show and he's not really into it. But I bet every fucking podcast has the exact. You're not going to be happy to be doing your show every day, but if you're not happy about doing a show every time you do it and it's just work, it's a work. No, it's work when it becomes work, not a work. Like doing like 8 fucking live streams a week every day. Like I think KB did get some days off and he was taking a break here and there. And then he started doing a little bit shorter shows. You know what I mean? Not trying to like force himself into this 3-4 hour mode.
Yeah,
he does. And then whatever. I think that started to show because like even yesterday he did a shorter show and he did actually seem somewhat happy about what he was doing. So, you know, it comes and goes.
When does Kevin Brennan turn 65? Let's find out.
When's his birthday?
I'm trying to find it.
Can you not click so hard? You type
Are
that.
you rage typing?
That's pretty good.
May 2nd, 1960. May 2nd, 1960. So he's gonna be 60. He's gonna be 65 this year, so he's ready for retirement, dude. He's retiring just before Hackamania. He's retiring,
and coincidentally, that it's pretty much Hackamania time. So his birthday present this year will be Hackamania.
Of course, he's born on Cinco de Mayo. Of course, he was probably born before.
May 2nd or 5th?
No, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th.
Yeah, I understand, but
yeah. May 5th, May 5th.
May 2nd.
No, my bad. I may have said that accidentally, but May 5th. But yeah, of course he's born on fucking Cinco de Mayo. Love it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Coincidentally, he married a black
Panamanian
Latina.
Without her, we wouldn't have the Panama Canal. That's what's between her legs, apparently.
Yeah.
She's got a Panama Canal between them thighs.
Yeah, you ought to see the locks.
Yeah.
Huge vagina.
Yeah.
Huge vagina.
Yeah.
And America owns it.
Yeah, you should see the locks.
Locks of love.
Yeah. Fucking locks.
Which canal?
The black one.
That's right. The black one.
We got to get him. When is Frankie coming back? Poor Frankie. It's been around a long
time. He got the link.
He gets the link every week.
I feel like
every show.
Every show, excuse me.
And I mean, sometimes I forget to put it in that specific chat, but yes, for the most part, 99% of the time, he's got the link to come in here too. So, Frankie, where are you? I could send out the bat signal or the Frankie signal if you were, if you will, as it were. But yes, we love Frankie McDonald. Everybody go buy a Frankie McDonald bobblehead at Hall of Fame bobbleheads. It's the only fucking toy I have too, so don't start going after me for having a bobblehead. The one and only. Of course, I would support my homie Frankie. That's how we do here.
That's right.
We support our buddies.
As long as it's yelling out racist statements, it's all good.
He's never said a racist thing in his life, man.
Never.
What are you talking about?
He's the best.
He just says that. I do have. We got clips of Frankie saying things that, especially his bobblehead. I just saw that. I was looking at that last night. He has said the N-word multiple times in bobblehead form, though. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay if you do it in bobblehead.
I don't know how you got him to do some of this stuff, and I don't need to know, but I think it's funny.
No, it was on In Hot Water. I didn't do it, but it's still hilarious.
He is so funny. I saw some of the shit that he does, some of the videos that are out there.
Not true.
The fucking tornado siren kills me. Just it's not the sound, it's the look, the expression on his face when he does it. I can watch that 1,000 times and it's still funny.
Yeah, we love Frankie. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, not boy, right, Joey? Now that Joey's here, we should scold him for calling that nice young man.
Is Joey still here? I thought Joey took off. He said he was spent from doing his show. He was in a good place, but he was tired. I think he might have left, but yeah. Wasn't nice to call. Man. Wasn't nice to call Spider Boy. We do like Spider.
Yeah. Well, as we know, Joey Catalano is one of our biggest fans. Indeed. He loves the BYB podcast.
He said he was in a good place and he came over to say hi and wish us all well.
I mean, he's one of my highest super chatters. So I can't. What am I supposed to do?
High on what? Meth?
Hey, dun-dun-sh.
I got the hat.
That's the long one. I want to do the long one again.
Is that the only fucking drop?
No. I have a couple. I got this one. Hold on. I'll do all of them real quick.
I was gonna say you got the roadcaster for just one drop.
I got that one.
Do they all?
You don't have
this
the hat.
one. And I got
I'm
the
with
last
the
one,
Salvation Army.
Right. It's all about the hat.
And I
They
got
all
the
involve
hat.
a hat.
They all involve that, dude. So let me just explain. Let me just explain real quick. Dice goes down to ground zero. Yeah, Dice goes down to ground zero for the fans. Dice goes down to ground zero like right after 9/11, and they're calling him. Opie and Anthony are calling him like, Dice, what are you doing down there? Why are you bugging him? I got the whole police department looking to give you guys some tickets. I'm with the Lieutenant Winslow, and I got the hat now. No, you don't understand. They gave me the hat, and they're like, dude, stop bugging them. Anyway, it's an FDNY hat or an NYPD hat, basically, and then they start clowning him, and be like, "You're the last celebrity to get the hat and stuff." It's one of the best episodes.
All right, I get it. Now I understand where it came from.
Yeah. Did he get mesothelioma too? Does he like get branded if he ends up with it? Like
you got disophilioma, if you know what I mean.
Hey. Yeah, he's got that. Was that before or after the Bell's palsy?
Yeah, that's right.
He got the face.
The famous face.
You're the one that wanted the picture.
You don't understand. I got the hat now.
God damn. I think I just did it on accident. I didn't mean to, folks. But as you guys know, you never
go full retard.
Never do it.
That's right.
Don't do it.
Ask Jake Hudson.
The side's my good side.
Wow, that's some real shots fired there.
Yeah, fuck Jake Hudson.
Wow.
Yeah, no, because what is that? What is that? No, because
you're going so hard at the poor kid.
Hey, man. No, I'm packing a bowl. Relax, Grob. I'm packing a bowl.
BYB, fuck you.
Good. No, because
I'm going to put you through a fucking table. Have a nice day.
Joey gets into this guy's ear. I'm nothing but nice to him. Help him out with whatever he needs. Go on his fucking podcast at 2 a.m. And then he brings on Joey to sandbag me, and then doesn't even know that Joey was like trying to reel him in to do a lawsuit against Patrick Melton because of the super voices, whatever the fuck it's called. And then Jake's like, I blocked Dave Sarah because Joey got in his ear and fucking manipulated him probably. So go fuck yourself.
So you're saying that Joey C is a better scammer than you? What a coincidence. Hard to believe.
No, I'm not trying to scam it. Believe me.
So Joey C's a better, smoother talker than you.
No, if I wanted to, I can make Jake Hudson think that super tips and his AI voice being out there is a good thing for him, even if he's not getting paid. I could do that if I wanted to. I'm just saying. I would manipulate the special like that.
You could probably also,
right, Ying?
Yeah, you could probably also convince him that the check every month is going to be delivered by Santa Claus. I think you could probably get
just like Spider.
Yes.
Just like Spider.
Yes, Spider, I think.
Spider's been waiting for 5 months for that Pony Express to show up at his doorstep.
He's watching that chimney.
It's never gonna come.
Yeah.
Not gonna go.
He's Expressman. That Federal Expressman comes right down the chimney.
He's a digital bum, a digital panhandler.
Bro, did I just find like glass in my fucking? I'm
Did
not
you
even
find
joking.
Glass in your glass pipe?
I'm
Probably.
not even joking. I found
Probably.
glass. I've just found glass in my weed.
Wow. That's not a metaphor for.
And it's from the fucking dispensary too.
It looks like a silica thing.
It's a good thing that wasn't cocaine. You'd be just like Artie Lang.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Tell him to take the meth rock out of your weed.
Apart now, like Artie Lang's nose did. That's not good.
One time, I was so excited. I got this nice nug of yayo from the dealer, and I crack it open, and there's literally a twisty red twist tie inside of it.
Good thing you're not a smoker, right?
What the fuck is this?
Well,
thing,
I guess
dude?
you could have chopped it up and snorted it up, right? It weighs something.
And he goes, and then he has the audacity to go, "Well, weigh it, and I'll give you the difference." I'm like, "Weigh it and give you the get out of here."
He's a digital criminal.
Digital bum. He's a digital bum.
Oh, criminal. That is pretty good.
No,
he's a digital grifter. He's a grifter. Jacob Ryan asked $2. You think Shuley would avoid mentioning Vince the Lawyer's John video?
Absolutely not.
Why?
I don't think he'll avoid it because he'll want to play the video. And the only way he can play the video is if he fucking mentions, okay, this is Vince's video, but give me the super chats instead. It's okay.
Well, what they could do, obviously, Phil Russo, what's his name? What is it? What's his other? Frog. They call him Frog. They absolutely could like blur Vince the Lawyer out, like blur him out of the screen, and then like add voice drops or something over the top of him talking. They could fuck with it. They could fuck with the video. Of course, it would be time consuming. All right. Well, how about we do this? We'll shift gears real quickly. I don't want to show a bunch of Vince the Lawyer's video, but we can show a little bit of it. But let's show Kevin Brennan real quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to finish up the last topic, which is, of course,
there he is, Black Banana. The Black Banana.
Yeah, always the Black Banana. But he is married to a
Black Banana.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I don't like to say it. I feel bad when I say it. So
people get
his wife. I
the
mean,
blacks.
I understand. People get
The black one.
Bro, I finally figured out where it was killing me where Melton got that "Are you okay? Are you okay?" thing from. It finally got it. And it's from Louis C.K.'s bit about bringing home a beaten dog, and the dog's just in the corner like, and he goes to the dog, goes, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" to the dog, and that's where it's from. Smart.
Huh.
okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Shut up, Janet. That's what I would say to you.
Shut up.
Yeah, I can't finger bang you. I can't finger bang finger bang you.
Jesus Christ, what am I into? What am I in the middle of now?
You have no idea.
For anyone who just tuned in, it's all Retard Friday here on the BYB show. Woo!
I can bring in my brother if we need a fourth retard, we can get him. Rob!
I'm retarded.
I remember that show.
That's a fact, Jack. We're retarded over here. We own it though, motherfucker.
Let's get retarded in here. Oh, shit.
All right, so here is our super chat from Compound Media, who is AKA Anthony Cumia. I guess that all makes very much sense. But yeah, let's watch So Thorough. Yeah, shout out to all the Clippers. Stalin and I already played a couple of his. Let's get into So Thorough Joe Burrow. Shout out. I love the fucking audio drops, all the sound effects that he puts into. Good stuff.
Someone's doing well. Look who's here. It's Anthony Cumia. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Here's my charity for the day. Hey, stop talking about my show in a negative fashion. We're having fun over here. Sorry, read super tips. I know you don't like them. I know that's not the way of radio now. The way of radio is on the AM dial. Right?
So I got a question for you. I noticed that he only calls super chats super tips now. Is he doing that on purpose there, Dave? Your boss, Kevin?
No, if you're talking about supertips.gg, nobody owns it yet. I'm going to buy it today or tomorrow pretty soon. I know I've been saying it for a while, but it's only $70 on cheap names. So
what's the deal with Kevin Brennan?
Just get it.
Back
I
to
don't
that
know.
Sidetrack.
I don't know. He just calls it that. I don't know. He just calls it. Who cares? I mean, he's just calling it that to mock it.
No, like
I know you've been doing it lately. I know.
He's been
I don't know.
trying to own it. It's funny.
Imagine he goes onto it. Then we'll know this whole thing is a ruse, right?
I mean, we've got a guy named Joey C who's on him. So
this is how if he ever does go on to super tips, which he won't. Supertip.gg.
Just
super
the tip. He'll get on.
He'll be like, Patrick Melton doesn't even own it anymore. All right. That's why I joined it. It has nothing to do with Patrick Melton.
Yeah, he doesn't even bring Melton up that much anymore. Honestly, like the only time I think he brings him up at this point is when pedo stuff comes up, or fucking when he finds out that he's getting stream sniped or something. He's like, "What? Oh, he's sniping me? Oh, that big fat piece of shit. Well, blah, blah, blah." It is kind of funny when it happens. So, Age of Quarrel. Kevin is sincerely hurt by Anthony's dismissiveness. It's really odd. No, I actually don't think it's odd, because I think Kevin Brennan absolutely, for whatever reason, I think the legendary status that Anthony Cumia has, and maybe Kevin Brennan was just slightly lower than that on the famous celebrity scale. However they weigh themselves, I don't even really know, because I'm not a celebrity. I have no idea. But I think that Anthony Cumia is just one little notch up above Kevin. And I think he always looked up to him. That's why when he had an opportunity to come work for him, he chomped at the bit and jumped right up on that. Kevin, burning bridges. Why else would all those comedians went into Compound Media for fucking free for the most part? Kevin Brennan, he at least got a hundo for showing up. Bob Levy was there at the same day, same time, and was getting $0. So in a way, they've always had a mutual respect. But I think that Kevin Brennan, man, I think he is probably jealous to a degree about the new radio gig. I think he always kind of expected Anthony to be ancillary off to the side for the rest of eternity. And I mean, we all kind of did. I never expected Anthony to be back on radio. So I think it does bother Kevin to a degree, as much as it does fucking anybody else that thinks, like not in the Opie fashion, but everybody else except for Opie is a little butthurt by seeing anyone succeed, right? Let alone Anthony, who was expected to be kicked out of decent society. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, no, with Anthony, it's still good for him though. He still has got to see that it's good for him as far as like the content and stuff. Like now he can just go after Anthony, and and then now Shuli's doing a show on.
Or
TV
why doesn't he have him on? God damn it, have him on as much as possible and embrace him. because they were great together, motherfuckers. And I said this last week when Keanu was on there, Gina was on there. Like, that should be a weekly fucking thing. They're cheap, they're available, and it is gold, Jerry.
I don't
You know what I
do that.
You know what I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, go. You're good.
What I was gonna say was, I honestly, genuinely think the following: Chad, he really wanted Chad and or Stevie Lou to kind of be like this Adam kind of guy, right?
They're both duds.
And,
you know.
Okay. So in being that, like, he wants their job to be to like reach out to some of these people. Okay. And so that's why, like, KB doesn't want to reach out to these people because he feels bad reaching out to them the times that he does reach out to them. So, like, even with Cumia, that time that he did it, he's like even saying, like, you know, I felt bad, I don't want to bug the guy. And I think he resents Shuli and all them a little bit in that sense, because like they have no problem. Like, and Carl's done the same thing. Carl hasn't had Anthony Cumia on maybe as much as he could have, but I think he kind of resents Shuli for just like taking advantage of Cumia's niceness and being like, yeah, come on every Sunday, every Saturday, I'll pay you whatever you want. And again, Cumia doesn't care about the money, but it just increases their show, yada, 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 yada. Brian McCarthy carried Jacob Ryan S. 199.
Were you reading the chat? Were you reading?
No.
Yeah,
Me,
okay.
no. I'm just saying what I just said right now.
They were all saying, speed up, speak faster, get to the point. Watch Sarah lose his train of thought halfway. Like, they were all ripping you.
I think I made a great point. I think I made a great point.
You did,
I think he resents Shuli and him taking advantage of Cumia's niceness.
I agree with. I didn't interrupt.
Can I answer the super chat real quick?
Yeah, I got an answer for it too. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get my answer in real fast. Jacob Ryan S. for 199. Thank you very much. Brian McCarthy carried MLC. Kevin sucks cocks and dicks. And I don't disagree with you if you like the Brian McCarthy type of comedy, which I also like, which is why I was attracted to Burning Bridges in the first place. But, you know, that's fine. Some people could like Kevin, some people like Brian McCarthy. But where's Brian McCarthy's show right now? Well, how's that show doing? He had Adam too. He's got Adam also.
He's got Adam.
A live Adam's on show. Now look, and KB, and I watch the show, and I'm actually pretty entertained by it. I usually catch every episode. But there's something to be said when KB says that Brian McCarthy has become dull after stopping to do coke and drinking and stuff like that. And like, I mean, something to be said about that.
Right, Dave. Agreed.
All right. Fuck.
Yeah, there was that clip floating around very recently, like today. I don't even know when it came out, but because Chad called Brian McCarthy to troll him or whatever, and that just ended up being like some weird conversation. But yeah, so all that stuff came up on Brian McCarthy's show. There was a clip of it. I'm not going to show it, but it was kind of interesting to see that back and forth.
Yeah. And again, I've seen the clip, yeah, and I know the story too. But like let's go back to real fast. I want to go back to like Chad and booking people. He
got TJ Miller. He can't get Nick Swartz, and he can get Godfrey. That's example, it. That is everybody right there. There you go.
And again, I've mentioned this before, and I don't want to like make it seem like this is some great blah 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 blah. But like, I reached out to Jeff Dye on behalf of MLC, and I got a response back on Twitter from him, like in DMs, and he's like, "Yeah, I love MLC."
Oh, okay, yes.
So he's like, "I love MLC. I love Kevin. I'd love to come on the show." And like, Chad knows Jeff Dye, and again, I had to reach out to Chad. The only time I ever DM Chad, I DM him and I tell him, and I go, "Hey, Jeff, I reached out to Jeff Dye on behalf of the show. He'd love to do the show." I texted KB. KB said, "That's great. Thanks." And then now it's up to Chad to see, because if Chad's going to want to be on the show with them since they're friends and blah, 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 then now it's up to them to like, to
the timing. Figure it out. It fucks it all up, right?
But in other words,
that's
it's
the
like,
thing about Kevin Brennan making Chad do all that kind of work for him. Then he's going to be sitting around waiting. Like they were talking about Sam Tripoli coming on the show, and Chad was like, "Yeah," he said. Sam said, yes, I would come on MLC. And then the next message is he hasn't got back to him. So maybe he was like, I'm just going to ghost this one. It's hard to tell with those guys. Like, they might like go look at what's the show's about after you message them, and then they'll look into it and be like, oh, fuck, no, I ain't going on this show. Or whatever, someone like TJ Miller, who is totally capable of turning everything around on you. But he's a smart dude. So he goes on and he's like a star, but also he kind of shoves it right back in Kevin Brennan's face while he was on there. He knew what was coming, and he gave it as good as he got. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, and Chad has his own show and his own guests to worry about if he wants to. Like, why is he going to put on all this effort?
I'm just saying. He doesn't work with anyone, remember?
I'm just saying. But now, he's Jeff Dye's friend. The only reason I even messaged Jeff Dye is because I remember them talking about this months and months and maybe years ago, even at this point. But it's like, it's a simple thing. So, yeah, like Chad's retarded. And then so we're going back to KB needs an Adam. Maybe that's me. We'll see.
Yeah, well, anybody.
There's good things for MLC in 2020. Good things for MLC in 2025.
Biggest pile of dog shit, dude. It's the worst. And I'm saying that because he was dog shit on BYB. Like everybody used to make fun of him on our show. It like constantly he would bring stuff up and get to the end of it, and we'd be like, "What? What the fuck was that?" Stevie Lou. He got pissed all the time about that too. He was very thin-skinned. Imagine that. He still is. Wow. Shocker. Oh no. Stevie Lou is trash. He sucks. Get rid of him, Kevin. You'll be better off. Oh wait, no, that's right. You need a fucking security guard because you're scared of everyone in person. If it weren't for that, you could get rid of him. He's not afraid of cops, though, is he, Dave?
No.
Yeah, you like that?
I love that. I mean, he's been silly. Last few days, he might be dying and he might be loopy and shit, but he's been silly the last few days, and I like it.
Yeah. I've actually appreciated that. He was like, I'm having fun again today. So I was like, cool. I like hearing that because it seems like most of the time you're just fucking regretfully hitting the live button for the most part. I get it though. I do podcasts. There's days I don't want to do it, but I do it.
Hey, let's gather around the RCA family. We just had dinner, our supper, as we call it back in the 50s. We had some supper, and now we're going to listen to Anthony Cumia wax nostalgic about stuff for 2 hours with no video. You keep my motherfucking name out of your motherfucking mouth. Tony 210. Cumia bragging about nationwide syndication is so pathetic in 2025. YouTube is worldwide. Does that mean ratio is in worldwide syndication? Yes! Yes, Kuta. Kuta, that's exactly what it means. It's all in how you interpret it. Ray's worldwide syndication deal is in effect now and forever. YouTube is worldwide. China. Or did they not allow it in China? I know they don't allow something over there. Is it Twitter? Right?
Yeah, that's correct. They do not allow Twitter in China. True. But okay, so yeah, whatever. That's been the big argument the last couple of days. Now that Anthony's back, now we gotta. Now that he's on the AM radio, we got to sit here and scream at each other about what's better, radio or live streaming. It's like, no, we understand the people that are destroying it are on fucking YouTube. We get that. Like people are live streaming in general, whatever.
Bravo's so thorough, Joe Bro, for making the screen shake.
Yeah, that was. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me when I saw that.
No, it's good shit. He's crushing it. No, so like when he does all the fucking when he does steel toe, and every time that mic moves, there's squeak squeak. It's brilliant, folks. What's happening out there is brilliant. Yeah. So anyway, I like how he calls him Cumia also. Yeah, it is funny. I don't think I've ever heard him say Cumia before. And we all know what that's reference to. Anthony Cumia dating under, well, I guess they're not underage in New York.
Not anymore, right?
Every other state, they're illegal to touch, except for the one that apparently he lived in.
But she's not now, though.
No, this is a different gal, not the one he's with. Okay. At some point, he touched, whatever they did, he touched a 17-year-old, took her to prom. As a 40-some-year-old guy.
It's
a little weird.
It's just
yeah,
prom.
but was she actually 17?
All right, moving on. Grumia. We got it. The shot fired.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll move on from that.
Tony Tunaps. Come on, man. Pick it up. Get video. Then fucking talk to me. Go suck a dick. Go bite a chick's arm. And I'm trying to be nice because of the holidays. You got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, he's going to be on Cheerleader tomorrow. Oh, no, with Chad? You do Cumia's cocks with Chad? Chad's going over there, too. You guys are going to stick it to me. I'm stuck. Whatever will I do? I got nowhere to go. Adrian. And he's going to hop on.
God, why did you have to do that? Yeah, so anyway, I guess Kevin Brennan gets pissed off and starts licking his lips. We got it. He's a lip licker. I don't think they had anything to do with the penis comments about dick sucking. But whatever. I mean, he did kind of start doing it right after that was said. Therefore, I don't know. It's whatever. I think that's what he intended with that, but we can't go there yet.
Leave it to people to decide.
I gotta go pull it up. Are you kidding me? I gotta do work. Yeah. So anyway, we're all fucking syndicated worldwide. Got it.
That's right.
You're syndicated. I'm syndicated. He's syndicated. We're all syndicated. We're doing
syndication now. Isn't that what Cumia was saying? Syndication now.
Syndication now. Syndication forever, folks.
Serenity now.
America, USA.
I don't really have anything else to say about that entire situation. I do believe we've kind of covered everything I really wanted to say. All I know is the fucker's on Sunday nights for a couple hours. Watch it, don't watch it. It doesn't really matter. I did see that there is a live replay from WABC.
WABC.
And it was on YouTube. So there is like a 2-hour replay that comes out on Friday night from Sunday night. So it's like 5 days late, but it comes out nonetheless. But as we know, 5 days in like conservative news is kind of behind. Yeah, like if it's not that day or the next day, it kind of scoots right by.
That's true. However, I think the point of it is to get it as close to Sunday as possible. You can put it on Friday so that you can find him on the following Sunday. Is the idea maybe behind it?
Oops. Brennan literally told Chad 3 days ago, let's do a Bashing Cumia show for money. Get Opie on once a week.
Yeah, that's right.
Ray Shuley to build a clip show around.
That's right.
That would be interesting, sir. I do remember that as well.
But then Opie won't want to do it on his channel. Opie will want to do it on his channel only. Or he'll make it confusing. He'll make it hard to he'll make it difficult somehow. You know what I mean?
Please
the camera won't work on this one. I can only do the camera on here, or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
Or what they should do is they should do like a PDP style or a My Little Piggy style thing where 1 week it's on MLC, the other week it's on Opie. And then you kind of ensure a bunch of MLC fans to go over the Opie's streams.
100, as the kids be saying these days.
Because if they just simulcast it, it's never gonna work.
Fair.
But I think
I think they should do it on. Obviously, they need to do it on Kevin's channel, and obviously that's where the money is. And obviously splitting it or something like that's the way to go. That's how you
imagine you have like imagine you do the show, you have Chad, maybe you even have Ray on. And if you have Ray on, you just start like you go to Ray on like him on them like trying to shit on Cumia, and he's like, I just want everybody to be friends. And then the show just them all three of them shitting on Ray. I think that'd be great. I would think that would be even better of a show.
Hey, Big Black, Honky ain't gonna like that. Opie is as difficult as Honk. Honk the clown. Yes. Whatever. Come on, seriously.
Honk's not difficult. He's just misunderstood and very ill this week.
That's not true, Laundry Room. Don't say that. Quad doesn't hate you. Never.
That's all this hate talk. We're one big family like Spurtopia.
Yeah, Spurtopia. It's for families. Dave, speaking of families, we got to talk about that Jimmy Kirk guy. He was on Monday, and it was, I think he was
lackluster.
Mad about it. No, I think he was upset, pissed.
What do you mean?
Why? I sent him a message even afterwards, and I don't think he was happy about that appearance. I get the feeling. Well, whatever. Next time I see him around Spurtopia, I'll ask him. But I was like, I think.
What do you mean mad? Mad about his his personal?
Because he didn't have anything to say, and then when fucking Uncle Jack came on there, he pretty much ripped him a new asshole for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I don't think he liked it. And I think he was done.
No, I think I'm sure Jimmy is fine.
Okay,
I think he's just pissy. I think he's just pissy that he did poorly on the show. I wasn't going to save him.
Yeah, nobody can save you in comedy, and whatever. He's probably bombed a million times on stage. Right?
That's right. He's done show with Chad Zuma. Of course, he's bombed.
Yeah, he opened with him. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no.
Chad at least he had a chance to buy merch at the end.
Merch, right? So Chad Zuma sold merch at an open mic. That's right. That is a 100% true story.
Never forget that story. I will never.
100% true story.
It's amazing.
I just want to know what he sold that night. That has me fascinated.
Yeah, I sold a T-shirt that night. Hey, whatever. That's a hot dog and a drink.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Dave, you are a moderator, so you're going to have to behave yourself. But what do you think about adding a pickle to the emojis?
Add it.
I'm going to then. You
can put a pickle with my face on it.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Stevie Lou shows up and the tomatoes start flying. I was thinking like you show up and then the pickles start flying.
That's fine. Let's go, baby. Hey, so you can I can help you with some emojis too if you want. I can make you some.
Yeah, I
can make a Stevie Lou.
I don't even know.
Okay. Yeah, Stevie Lou with the tomato face. Tomato face with Stevie Lou.
Lou's not welcome here. No, thank you.
Okay.
No, you can save that for MLC. How about you give that to Kevin if you can get in inside of his back end?
That's right.
Do you think he'll let you in his back end, Dave?
In the back end, maybe one day.
Yeah. Stevie Lou's probably more of a KB emoji.
Yeah.
Turns out.
All right. Let's get into. Do you want to? All right. The girls. I keep getting older, and the girls stay the same age.
Same age. I can't get this thing to stick.
Yeah, there's something going on with your hair tonight, buddy. It's looking good.
Poofy. Yeah, all right, let's go.
Poofy.
Very poof. Yeah, it's coiffed.
I don't have hair.
Yeah, coiffing my hair.
But Steve probably gonna like this because we're gonna check out Stuttering John's house. Thank you to the mole. Actually, let's do this.
VTL in a while.
Yeah,
you guys haven't seen. Let's see.
He only surfaces when he's really got something.
Thank God for that.
I like VTL.
There you go. Mole clips. Boom. Mole is in the the competition for moles. As Dave and whatever. The longest list of fucking people now. I can't even keep up at this point. There is too many clippers. No, actually, it's fun. So thanks everybody doing all the clip work. We appreciate it.
Yeah, trust me. When you see the numbers that Stalin and Doom are getting, and you know how much AdSense actually pays, they're actually doing pretty well. So I wouldn't worry too much about them.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that says it's not bad.
I hope they're making some money because they're doing good work.
You got to do a lot of videos over
doing the Lord's work.
Yeah,
but yeah,
right.
so
a lot of
Lawyer,
money. Sorry.
Vince Lawyer is a liberal piazza. I don't know. Is he playing a based lawyer in real life?
I don't know whether he's a liberal or a lefty or a writer, but I think he's piazza.
He definitely talked a lot of shit to John, but I think that's all an act. He just likes to annoy him, say the N-word and shit in front of him. So but yeah, anyway, Mammy, as we know, definitely went into John's house, and apparently he's a slob. Who would have ever known that? Cat shit all over the floor and beer cans everywhere. Like I said before, it ain't pretty, folks.
All right, good. Don't do that.
It says me. Yeah, this is my 30th birthday.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to put a whole clean version of this. The phone lines are open if you want to call in. I'm going to get completely out of the way so we have nothing blocking here what's going on. Now, what I've noticed about John R. Melendez is...
All right, we're not going to watch.
Why does he...
It's 25 minutes long, but we can just kind of pop through.
He goes to
There's a
widescreen.
corner. Here's me in the corner. There's a leg. Whatever. There's a shiny floor. I mean, it is shiny. I don't know what you
look when you have cats. There's occasionally cat shit and cat litter on the floor. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I don't have
cats,
cats, but I've been to plenty of cats.
Throws his hat on the ground.
That's true. He is a slob.
Yeah, so he just throws his helmet on the ground. So does he own a Harley? Maybe, maybe not, but I don't really know why you'd have a helmet to ride bitch on your neighbor's motorcycle. But possibly that is the case. What do you think, Dave?
That helmet also the helmet looks like
Velcro shoes.
Hey, the helmet looks like it's like a 1980s ATC helmet. Not even an ATV. ATC with 3-wheelers. That's the type of helmet you wear for that shit. Not riding a Harley. Jesus Christ.
No, like Florida and California, I don't even think you have to own a helmet. So, sissy, what a sissy. All right, we're just gonna skim through this thing because it's all gross. But yeah, whatever. There's there's your podcasting station. Woo! Wow! Wow. Got toilet paper, a picture of himself, a microphone, and a fucking ring light. Yeah, that's all I noticed when I was seeing it. I was like, that is a picture of himself. What the fuck is going on, folks? That's amazing. All right, we're just clicking through because we're retards. Those aren't lines, are they? There you go. Here's a taste. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Mammy's recording style. Yeah, you leave your Swiffer, your vitamins, your shirts. You just walk in like you're fucking 5 years old and throw your shit on the ground. I hate these people that do this. If you're all a bunch of slobs out there, you know what? Go get a Jordan Peterson, like How to Live Life 101 book. How to clean up after yourself for dummies, right? Right, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about
we know what you got. We know what you got. We can see it behind you. We know what you have. Hey, we know what you got. We can see it. Is that a sock or a turd?
Oh, imagine that.
Nobody
beer
knows.
Cans all over the coffee table. And
imagine that. Imagine
beer
that.
Cans is not right.
Oh, no. Let's see if we can see any Coke. Ooh, I see little Kremlins, right? Look.
Are these raisins or like rat turds? Like I think you might have a mouse problem, dude.
Is that shit or blood right there? Maybe by that black sock in the center of the carpet.
It
what is
could be
that?
blood.
That looks like blood. Bloody
shit.
He's been wiping his ass on the phone. This guy is
He's
a slob,
been scooting along the carpet like a dog.
Scooting. He doesn't even take care of his sunglasses.
That is not good for those hemorrhoids. I'll tell you what.
Why is there a sock? All right, we're not going to do the whole Shuley thing where we zoom in on every little thing and examine it.
Better to assume. It's a lot more fun.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean the basic thing is the guy's a fucking slob, as we already kind of knew. So whatever, I guess nothing too major. But yeah, I don't know what's going on here in the corner. He's got fucking dirt and dog shit, and he doesn't have a dog, but he's got cats.
Got dog shit. Dog just
but yeah, here you go. This is true slobbery, man. You don't even have the rug.
What's on the side of the bed?
Why can't you just move the dresser over fucking 2 inches? Why is the rug all fucked up? And why don't you have that back leg on top of the rug? Like, it's not this hard, folks. It's not that hard.
Is that blood or cum or mud?
It's white. It's white, bud. How could it be either one of those? It's white. You know what it is?
Chalk. He had Nadia Comaneci in bed. She chalked up.
Yeah. He likes gymnasts, don't we?
Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
Big fan of the gymnasts. Absolutely.
Yeah. She was gonna do his uneven parallel bar.
Okay, well, it's that, or he had one of the stankiest chicks in the world at his place because she had to put that gold bond on her pussy.
Yes. Or
gold, that's a gold bond pussy right there.
Her flea collar was shedding. There could be that.
So I have heard this. People that live in Florida do put like powder on their sack because apparently, you get that swamp sack, because it's fucking hot all day, every day out there in Florida.
His aim is really, really bad.
No, I think that's that's all I could figure it was. He sits on the fucking edge of his bed and puts like gold bond powder or baby powder or some form of powder on his sack.
Shoots it out of a talcum cannon or something.
I want you guys, I want everybody in the audience right now, in your mind, go ahead and imagine he's sitting on the edge of the bed. His balls are hanging over, and it's like talcum. It's talcum on that sack. Dude.
He's got a little cannon and a string, and when he pulls the string, this big fucking cannonball of talcum comes out and goes right up his asshole.
You guys could just think of that sack, those balls hanging over the edge of the bed as he sits.
It keeps him from having that not so fresh feeling in the middle of the day.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe his lady requested that. She's like, "You stink,
maybe it's stuff to keep bed bugs out of the bed. Could be that too."
Oh, yeah. Delicer fucking powder. Yeah.
What do they call that shit? Fucking
for bed bugs, right?
Like pesticide. That's the word. Pesticide.
Yeah, that's very possible. Actually, that's a very good point. If it's not ball sack powder, then I have a feeling you're correct. It's probably
it's a little bit of both.
Ball sack powder and vermin. Anyway, we'll just I just see all these little dots. Dots. Are those fucking mouse droppings? Does this guy have cats and mice?
I don't know how you have dots.
Is it like is it a Tom and Jerry situation?
Could be. If it is, it's cats looks like it, too.
That or he fucking eats raisins everywhere he goes in his house and drops them all over the place.
The cats and the rats have a common enemy.
Yes, John.
It's John. They both hate him. They're like, let's just make this his life a living hell.
Stuttering John.
Little boy blue, he needed the money.
Yeah, you blow him.
And then something about his son not being his son anymore. His son is now his daughter or something. We can make the song lyrics.
I think they write themselves.
Oh, okay. That's the other thing. I seen Chad was on his walk and talk, and Dan, that's right. Dan was keeping track of the money he's making, and he said for the entire week he made like 130 some bucks. But that's just super chats. So I don't know. Don't sound like he's killing it to me. This isn't actually a bad backyard, except for you got to look at your fucking neighbor's house. Other than that, your neighbor's fucking, what is that, hot tub right there is like
it looks like
20 feet off your back porch.
A nice little stamped concrete patio and little small backyard, but no fence. So
why would you move all the way across the country to get away from congested LA to go move into a house right next to a house. I never understand this. Why didn't you move into a neighborhood a little bit further away from town? I guess you LA guys are used to living side by side.
There's no privacy. How do you feel when you're trying to fuck in your hot tub and you got to stare at John? It must be awful.
Well, maybe they don't mind. I don't know.
Oh, look, he did gross $88,000 in super chats last year. So the idea that like maybe he's moving because of the tax benefit or something makes sense. But if you're not going to do your show anymore, what's really the benefit of that? So that's kind of thrown out the window, right? But I mean, I don't know.
All right, we're not watching the whole thing. Yeah, and whatever. Out the front door, it's a little nicer, I guess. So Chad was walking around his neighborhood today, and he was absolutely destroying Chad was destroying Stuttering John's neighborhood. He's like, "Oh, you guys are saying I live in a shithole neighborhood, but look at John lives in a way worse." That's always his reference for anything, right?
Whataboutisms for Chad. It's always whataboutisms. Same thing he did with the act out thing, right? People were making fun of him about the act out. And then so his thing was like, "Oh, you guys love it when so-and-so or Rocco, all he does is act out somebody." I'm like, again, whataboutism. Yeah. You know, it's like you're not arguing the point. You're just pointing out other people who do the same stupid shit that you do.
100%. All right, we got some oddball. I figured maybe we'll do a little palate cleanser, like Patrick Melton always says when he does something a little different in between. So we talked about Kevin Brennan and Anthony and Stuttering John. I don't really have. We got a little bit of stuff from Chad Zumark today, not much, but I thought we could do a little oddball one in between here, which is Red Bar, folks. Red Bar covering Patrick Melton a little bit.
Recently?
Thought I was in it. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe you might recognize this. If you recognize it from being old, I don't think so, because he does show that picture with the yellow line on his back to show his horrible posture again.
Right.
When's the last time that you're aware that Red Bar went live?
Really? I mean, went live? I don't even know. I catch the clips later.
Since New Year, he's done one show, correct?
Okay, so that's as far as I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I believe that's the case. So I think I don't even know when this one was from, but he does 12-hour shows. So when people clip it, I mean, they have to watch a 12-hour show to find these little goodies in there. So it's not like you could just jump around and find stuff easily on a fucking 12-hour show. It is difficult for clippers. It makes it a little more difficult. So anyway, there is a clip of Red Bar bringing up Patricia Melton himself, or herself, herself. But anyway, it was fucking hilarious, so I thought it was worth a whack. Let's do it.
All just to watch my daily dose of. What do you think my daily shower show is? Every day for the last 3 weeks. Nobody likes onions. Yep.
It's been good.
Patrick Melton. I'm watching Patrick Melton every damn day. And I got to say, I think he's getting a lot better. And he's been getting a lot funnier lately. Did you know that the entire internet, they're out to get him? They're accusing him, Patrick Melton, from nobody likes.
But yeah, so Pot Awful says that shit too. Like, oh, how good Patrick Melton is. Oh, yeah, Patrick Melton. So there's a bunch of fanboys out there that are old school podcasters. I guess that's something.
Likes onions, the OG fool of Red Bar, right? Not anymore. They're accusing him of being a pedophile. Have you heard this? Dozens of people, they're trying to convince the internet that Melton is a pedophile. I couldn't believe it, because I've known Melton pretty close. And a lot of people have asked, Mike, what do you think about this? Because they're really accusing him of being a pedophile. Well, here's the truth. Melton is not a pedophile. I know this for a fact. Here's the thing about Melton that we never really talked about. Melton, and I don't care if he agrees with this or not, Patrick Melton, big old Pat. Melton is asexual. Yes. Melton don't care about no sex. He was born a mutant nerd monster. Wow.
Melton don't care about no sex.
Big boy there.
Melton is asexual.
Looks like he's lost a couple pounds.
True. Yeah. Like I think he said he lost a hundo from his top heaviest. Yeah. Wow, look at that fucking chin. He really does look like a Michael Ray Bauer style in that fucking photo, doesn't he?
God, I've never seen numbers. I've never seen numbers so small on a shirt before. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, did they do that on the Did they do that on purpose? Did they do that just like it's a gag gift? Someone made a shirt which is really small numbers on it to make him feel weird.
Yes, that's what they did.
Speaking of which, the only football he ever been playing was cheerleader. Ayo. He was a good cheerleader. Remember? They were making fun of him.
Mr. Fatso. He doesn't.
Monstro.
I mean, whatever. He's a little nerd. I mean, what did you expect?
Monstro Imholte. He doesn't think about sex. I don't know if this wife of his is real or whatever, but he's never talked about a girl in his life. He's never described anybody as being hot, or he's never been horny. He's asexual. When you grow up,
he's Ray
that
DeVito.
kind of nerd. Now remember his childhood photos: straight bangs.
Yes. So Ray, whatever you just said there, Dave. You don't know what you just said, Dave. Shit,
dude.
But yeah, we'll be doing that one next. Don't start talking about Ray yet. Hold your thoughts, sir.
That picture. That picture looks like the picture of someone they showed later accused of either being a pedophile or killing their family. Usually, that's the picture they show. So,
yeah,
I'm not saying that's Melton.
A little bit of clown makeup involved, but
the
yeah,
making, name any one of them, but mostly the ones with those glasses, because well, he says it here. Let's hear.
Remember those glasses like Dahmer when those weren't in style?
There you go.
So there's your reference. Boom. Yeah, I definitely was laughing when I watched this shit because he did nail it too. But whatever. We all know that kid.
That picture's pretty fire though. That's a pretty sick picture, I must admit.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of crosses there. He said he grew up religious and whatnot. But yes,
looks like a boat coming off.
I'm exactly same age as Melto.
I seen the devil in my toy box.
Yeah, no, he did. He said he grew up with what was it, the Veggie Tales, which is like the Christian version. Whatever.
The
funny shit.
We
did VeggieTales. Jesus loves me.
And I seen
Christ is king.
Then I seen the devil in my toy box, and that changed me forever.
Oh shit! I just noticed the cockatoos.
Tails,
two cockatoos. I guess that's why they call it cockatoo.
Them are cockatiels, not cockatoos. God damn it!
Okay.
Fucking bird brain knows every bird. Bird brain.
This podcast is for the birds.
Yes.
Remember those glasses like Dahmer when those weren't in style?
They are rather Dahmer.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I'm exactly the same. That's what I was going to say. I'm exactly the same age as Melton. So yeah, when I go back in my past and I see his pictures and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I got the same.
I remember that kid. He used to
I didn't wear glasses.
That's great.
But I look like a fucking nerd and whatever. It was the 80s. What did you think was gonna happen?
Bangs, turtlenecks,
early 90s. We all look like jackasses.
Like Revenge,
but we got
of the
cool
Nerds,
by the mid 90s.
Nerd. He was so nerd that he was probably left alone most of his early days. I'm talking grade school. He probably got cool around high school and became cooler now, of course. But he wasn't thinking of girls. Guys like that, you gotta remember, guys like that, girls is not like a possibility. So
it's almost like the handicap sign with the two wheels.
Very true. Very true. He almost looks like a wheelchair, folks. And that's Moody in the background. I never noticed that till just.
Oh wow.
Hey, Moody. But yeah, it is fucking hilarious, man. And Moody, whatever, those two are actually hanging out tonight because Moody was in studio today, so he's in Vegas. They're hanging out. They're probably having a fancy schmancy dinner. A fish dinner.
I thought that was a fake background. I didn't even catch that they were actually in studio together.
Yeah, they were together.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like the way you think, Dave. Not gay. Asexual, I don't know. Maybe asexual. So yeah,
a sexual pervert.
Asexual man. But no, I actually do see Melton as the kid that hung out and played by himself for like days on end, especially if he had like religious parents and grandparents and whatnot. That's probably very much exactly what it was. I don't know. He was an inside kid that just sat there and made voices to himself and joking. Do you find that comedians are that, Dave? Is that a thing? Yeah, exactly. The little hand puppets and the voices and hey, I'm gonna go give me.
It sounds like Ray.
You know.
Yeah, he was practicing his Ray at a very young age.
I wish you will. No, I wish you will. You're a good egg. You're a good egg. No, you are. Yeah.
I'm sure Melton grew up with internet porn like the rest of us, and it's maybe women and
internet. I
bitches.
said he's 45. We didn't have internet porn till fucking 2000.
Yes, we did. I grew up with internet porn.
What did you print it off on fucking Microdot? Jesus Christ.
I mean, you started with pictures, pic post, started with pictures, and then it went to video, like download, and then it went to streaming.
I don't think I saw a fucking internet porn till way after.
Okay, I'm 40, so I just turned 39.
Early 2000. Yeah,
but I got my first computer when I was
you're 5 years ahead of me. So there you go.
But I got my first computer in like 92 when I was like 6. So, and I got fast internet at a pretty young age also. But I mean, just saying in general, that like, yeah, I mean, sometimes sexuality doesn't dominate your life. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you're a fucking autistic nerd that can't get laid and hang out by yourself in your religious grandmother's house. That's back to the point, Dave.
Bro, jerking off for Melton.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to explain how you become asexual. Possibly just like Ray. I don't know. Ray didn't probably do any of that stuff except for the trying to jerk off in his sister's bedroom thing.
Yeah, I don't know. But
when they built the shed outside to put Ray in, you remember that?
Right.
We'll get to that.
Melton probably was head of his AV club at his high school, I bet.
Well, he was involved in all kinds of things, honestly.
Look, logistically, as a large fella, it's not even easy to jerk off all that much.
Or put your penis inside of another person.
So,
because your belly gets in the way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's true.
I knew these two really, really fat people, and they explained to me that the only way they could do it is basically scissoring.
Yeah, I've weighed as much as 320 pounds, and trust me, when you're big like that, putting it in anything is difficult.
Finding it is an issue.
You know it's there. You
Where?
You do echo and stuff. You use triangulation, satellites, GPS is involved now.
They didn't have it back then.
I got my wife to put one of those Apple AirTags on it. It's finding it's I've lost a lot of weight, but finding it with the Apple AirTag got better.
Fair enough. All right, back to that. Yes, finding your pecker. He's got a pecker. That lady's got a pecker. But yes, finding your penis if you're Melton must be quite the chore. We're gonna have to measure his girth when I meet him. So when we met when Tukey met Chad in AC, he took his height. I want an accurate stomach girth dimension. So we'll definitely be taking a what do they call it? A tailor measuring. You know, the for the tailors, they have that soft tape measure. We'll have to take one with this.
I forgot what it's called.
I want a girth.
Tailor's tape.
I need a girth.
I have a question.
A circumference, if you will.
Who do you think weighs more? You with your wheelchair or Melton?
Ooh, that's a good one.
probably me with the wheelchair, but probably not by much. Yeah, I just know this fucking wheelchair weighs. It's got 4 batteries in it, and they're fucking like 80 pounds a piece. It's insane. It's insane, folks.
How many batteries do you think Melton has in his hump?
It's probably close.
Okay, so earlier
I bet there's 4 batteries in there.
And then that was your chance to sing the Black Eyed Peas again, but you missed your opportunity.
I don't know anything about
your
that.
hump. Your lady lump.
I know that one. I do know that one. Sorry, I did fuck up.
Yeah, we should do one of those hanging like weighing machines where you like strap your chair into and you weigh, and we strap
carcass
and then you see
like you would weigh a dead meat carcass. Yes, absolutely, like a butcher scale. Yeah, I like it. We'll use ropes. We won't actually just like hook his fucking
right.
We'll use hamstring. We won't take his hammy and connect it. Fun stuff. Whatever.
Yeah,
your Achilles. Your Achilles. We'll put it through his Achilles. Yeah, hang him upside down, like a deer.
You got to remember,
a cow in his case. Yeah.
Guys like that, girls is not a possibility. So they kind of stopped thinking about girls a long time ago. Melton is not a pedophile. He's asexual. Thank you.
He's asexual. Abby, normal. Also, yes, of course, our other favorite asexual fellow.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he had the most annoying, dumb bitch I've ever seen anywhere on any podcast. Why has Ray had her on twice, 3 times? Not a lady. Once, twice, 3 times. She's not a lady. I mean, she's a female. She's just she's okay.
A fine line sometimes.
Tell me when you hear this voice if you feel slightly suicidal. Suicidal prevention hotline. This is a
test.
No. This is a public service announcement. Do not listen to Ray's podcast. It will cause you to have slight depression immediately. Every time I watch it, I do get that feeling like I might need a happy pill. You know what I mean? Not a blue pill, not like a boner pill, but just like something to make me feel better. Less bad about myself.
Toby says she has a meth voice, and Premium says it's a female Steve-O. I'm starting to get a
Steve-O. God, Premium. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that meth voice. Yeah, she definitely has meth in her voice, but the Steve-O is spot on. Homie.
Yikes.
Spot on.
Wait a minute. Didn't you have her on here once before?
No, but I do want to get her on, honestly.
A video of her and Ray on once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too much. It's I can't look away. Which causes me great pain, honestly. It is a source of discontent for myself.
Hope she's some Boomhauer ass shit, dude. But she is that the fucking assistant from Waterboy.
You ready?
It's
all right. Let's just play.
Nuts,
you guys make up your own minds. I agreed. Here we go. But yeah, back to the asexual thing. Tell us about asexuality, Ray. We could play this twice.
Like
it was short.
There were no other girls in that, which is fine.
He doesn't work there. Not you. There was Nico was there last night. Rebecca was there last night. Yeah,
there were girls there. I don't think there were girls. Dude, in fact,
they just weren't paying attention to you, Ray.
No, there were no girls, which is fine. I wasn't. You know me. I'm not trying to look for a chick.
Okay, she's on the phone, so she's whatever.
All right.
But yeah,
you know me. I'm not there looking for a chick. You know me, huh? Do we know you, Ray? Do we? Do we know you, Ray? I don't know if I know Ray. I mean, wow. Well, what else can you say about that? Like, is this confirmation? Is this factual information? Like, oh yeah, you know me. I'm never looking for a girl.
That means you're gay.
I mean,
yeah.
You know me, Dave. I'm never looking for ladies. That's the last thing I'm doing.
You know, the more I think about it, see, here's the thing. Ray doesn't come off as dirty or he doesn't come off as like, so I guess I can kind of see him being gay. The only problem is that like gay people do tend to like work hard and make money and pull themselves out of poverty because they just want the cock so bad. They just want the cock all the time. But yeah, Ray just, maybe the sex drive is what's keeping him in poverty. Maybe if he fucking got some T boosters, just started sucking all the cock and fucking all the ass and men he's found in the comedy clubs and whatever, he'd be a fucking headliner in no time.
Maybe there's something to that, man. He's got no drive, no sexual drive, just no drive in general. Maybe that is the thing.
Yeah. Stop dyeing his hair too.
Is that a lady's leather coat he's wearing? I don't even know.
I don't know.
It looks like it has shoulder pads, dude. It looks
3 days in a row, though, dude. Give it up.
I swear that thing's got shoulder pads in it.
I've never wanted the pink sweater so bad.
God damn. Go back to the Hugo Boss. Hitler will love it. T-boosters. Yes. So no, it's not a SpaceX thing, but maybe the testosterone booster, buddy. Not yeah. Ray, no. The wrong one. Ray is alpha. No. I don't think you know what Ray alpha. He could probably beat like Chad's ass into the ground. I have a feeling he could do that. I actually think I think that Ray may have some of that tard strength in him.
Yeah, I mean, he's very bony, almost like Red Bar. I was about to say that about Red Bar. I forgot to say that. He's very bony. They're both kind of bony guys, aren't they? So
we were just talking about him getting an erection a minute ago, and now all of a sudden you say he's a very bony guy. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
I'm thrown off.
Hey, quad father, you wait a goddamn minute with that. No, but I just mean like he doesn't look like very. He looks like a. He doesn't have a whole lot of muscle.
When you were hanging out with him that one time, was he really bony?
And now you're starting to act like Ray and say the same shit over and over again. Stop it. He's rubbing off on you. He's raying off on you.
Don't rub off on me, Ray. Never. When we meet in person, please do not rub off on me and don't show me how bony you are.
He's rubbing that bone off on you.
Happen.
Yeah, let me just get this bone off real quick on you. I'm just gonna rub it right quick. Let me just real quick. Let me done. All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Don't be bony, please. God, no. Yeah, that's probably what he said. That was actually an accurate depiction of what he is. All right, let's finish this off. Let's finish her off. Finish her.
Yeah. Thanks to. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that, but whatever. Like I said, when she's getting her out of her shot, whatever. She had sex with a girl for the first time last night.
Oh, a girl that was at the bar.
Kelly's. There
was 90 dudes
that
there.
That girl was hot too, by the way. I was like, fucking.
There was another girl there? I really thought you were the only two girls there.
Dude, that's Mona Lisa Saperstein, like on coke or whatever, something. That's some crazy shit right there.
I don't even know. But I don't know. And like, it's hard to hear the words because there's so much fucking stuff going on. But she said that she was naming all these girls and that there was this girl and that girl. And Ray was like, I didn't even notice that there was any girls there. Like,
and he still has no idea what was happening.
Did you see girls? I didn't even know there was girls there. All I saw was a bunch of dudes, and they were all so hot. Oh my god, they were good eggs, and I wanted to wish in their well.
I mean, how old is Hope? Hope's got to be younger than me, probably.
She looks like she's probably in her 30s.
Got to be in her 20s or early 30s.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's always hard to say. It's hard to say, but like,
and very entertaining all at the same time, which is very distracting.
If she's been drugging a lot, she could be younger than she looks too.
We need to make her famous, right, Dave? Get her on MLC.
No, gosh, no.
Pipeline to MLC.
Bro, I couldn't even handle Keanu on MLC. What do you think this lady's gonna be?
Keanu's great on MLC.
She won't be using any big words. I can tell you that.
You just like she's going after Stevie Lou.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. No, I don't think this girl knows any big words. I don't think she knows any words besides the ones that make squeaky noises or like whatever, something blowing up in her mouth.
It sounds like she's from New Orleans, like straight up.
I don't think
Speaking
it's an
value.
accent, brother.
She's from New Orleans and she's got a washing machine that sounds
That's not an accent. That is not an accent. It's an accent.
Drugs, maybe.
It's not an accent.
Or drinking wine, but I don't know.
If she could keep her head still
I think-
through one sentence, that would be great.
She has to smoke cigars. I picture cigars and whiskey and whatever else, like just swallowing broken glass. I guess that's what gives you that voice. Gravel. She eats gravel for like every meal.
By the show.
She eats gravel.
That's all I can picture. Something horrible.
There were no other girls in that, which is fine.
Who doesn't work there? Not you. There was Nico was there last night. Rebecca was there last night. Yeah, there was.
There were girls there? I don't think there were girls. Dude, in fact,
they just weren't paying attention to you, Ray.
No, there were no girls.
They just don't pay attention to you, Ray. Wow. All right. I mean, we're learning stuff.
And he doesn't even see the girls. He's so
He
fucking
didn't notice
cock blind. I mean,
He's
he's got the cock blind. He's got the pussy blinders on.
Yeah, literally. I didn't even see any girls there.
He just focus on the cock.
What? There were so many guys. I didn't even see a girl. It was all boys.
Which is fine. I wasn't. You know me. I'm not trying to look for a chick.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for
You know
guys.
me. I'm not looking for shit. What is going on here? What is this? Was that a misspeak? Was that a faux pas that he just threw out there? Or is he actually just fucking gay as fuck? Holy shit. Or asexual, as we went through with Melty. Melt.
Let me tell you
I don't
something.
know.
She's on the phone, so she's whatever.
All right.
But yeah, thanks to I mean I'm not saying that, but whatever. And like I said, when she's getting her underwear shot, whatever. She had sex with a girl for the first time last night.
Oh, a girl that
she
was
met
at the bar?
Kelly's. That she met at Kelly's.
There was 90
And
dudes
that
there.
girl was hot too, by the way. I was like, fucking.
There was
get
another
it,
girl
girl.
there? I really
Yeah.
thought you were the only two girls there.
Wow.
There it is, folks. The end. Finny.
The pussy blinders.
France. Holy shit.
I hate to break it to you, but he might be a homo. Just
tell me you're a homo.
If you don't like fucking girls, you might be a homo.
You might be a homo. If you're standing at a party full of women and you only see men,
Asexual, as
you
Agent
might
Cole
be a
says. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, say it again, my bad.
yeah, if you're standing at a party full of girls and you only see the men, you might
That's
be
right.
a homo.
Jesus, dude. We can talk. Jesus, it's 3 hours. We're 10 minutes from
We're
3
cooking,
hours.
baby. We're cooking, baby.
I don't even want to start on Aaron topics. Shit. Because I got fucking 2 hours of Aaron stuff.
All right. Well, let's leave it for another day then.
Yeah, leave it for another day.
No. You know how this works. By Monday, my next show, Monday, this will all be old.
I'll be moot. Let's rip through it, baby.
It's all moot already.
No, I'm saying
I'm
we'll
here.
not do it. How about we do the Nick Rekieta stuff, and then
Let's
we'll
do
move
the
on.
Niggergator. Niggergator.
Niggergator. No,
Fucking Niggergator.
literally- I did hit Nick Rekieta up today to see if he had time to pop on for a segment at least tonight. But he was busy doing stuff, so unfortunately he couldn't pop on.
At 11 o'clock
I
at night.
really needed him. When I needed him the most. But anyway, we are in communicado over here with Nick Rekieta. So
that's good.
Possibly we will be getting him on. Maybe next week, maybe Monday. That would be good stuff to talk about. Whatever.
Yeah.
I will have the same questions for him, whether we show these clips or not, because they're relative. I'm not going to tell you what those questions are. We will keep them to ourselves because I don't want to give away the game to some other podcaster who might use it before I get a chance to, which seems to happen a lot in this Dabbleverse, if you guys have noticed that. Do you ever feel like you're doing something that's already been done before? I really try hard to cover stuff, that in a way, or I try not to do what Anthony was saying everybody does.
Right.
Hit the like button and have nothing prepared and then just blurt out nonsense and read their chat. But that happens a lot in the
Dabbleverse.
The Dabbleverse.
The Dabbleverse.
Room. I got to put that up there because appreciate it.
BYB is dope.
Dope and based. He said based.
Oh, it did. Oh, cool. Dope and
I
based.
like
So we got a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new. I like that.
He put it up there again. Cool. I appreciate that, Wonder. G Rob. I missed my nap today. Well, you know what I say every day to you, G Rob. My request to you is that you take a nap.
Yeah.
Just like Jenny Jingles.
Dun, dun, dun,
It's the
dun,
same
dun.
fucking thing. Just like that big. What does she have, guys? What does she got?
Big fucking tits.
No, she doesn't have a goddamn hat. God damn it. She doesn't have a fucking hat, Dave.
I'm with the Salvation Army.
Right.
I'm with the lieutenant, and I got the hat.
You're going to wear that button.
Hey,
out
this guy's an
tonight.
asshole.
Oh, Dave. All right, let's play the clip, as G-Rob would say. All right, let's do the Nick Ricada one, and then we'll get out of here. We'll try to make this quick, but yeah. So Meme Copium, he did cover a little bit of this, as everybody knows now. Everybody knows that Aaron's got a plea deal for his revenge porn. Prawn. That is YouTube's terms of service. You could probably say porn. I don't know why that's against the rules. But yes, so the deal is he's going to have to pay $50 and plead guilty to a low misdemeanor, whatever that is, a low misdemeanor. Did he get the special snitch deal? Hard to tell. Different counties. I did hear that. I assumed he got the snitch deal, but probably not. But yeah, Meme Copium. Yeah, go ahead.
I hope all the pretty antisocial and everybody, I hope they got refundable tickets for wherever it is they're going.
Including Gino, right?
Yes, yeah. Why was Gino? Gino.
Yeah, there you go.
There's the act out.
Yeah. No, that was fucking Chad acting it. Might want to see if you can get those plane tickets refunded. Yeah, just put that out there.
Otherwise,
God damn. Yeah, we're not. Maybe we'll get to that Monday. We'll try to get to it Monday. See if nothing happens this weekend. We'll definitely cover it Monday. But yeah, so Chad called into the boxing gym over there and talked to Scott for like 17 minutes on his show without the guy knowing that he was on a podcast or being recorded. So I definitely called Scott and had a conversation with him.
Oh.
And told him that the second Chad got off the phone with him, I called him instantly and said, "Hey, do you know that you were just on a podcast and you were being recorded the entire time?" And he said, "No, I did not know that. Thank you for calling and letting me know. I will let the proper authorities know about this because I don't live in a two-party recording state."
Oh, God. Here we go again, dude.
Hey, you fuck around, you find out. That's what I say.
Maybe. Oh, wait, no. This happened today? When did this happen?
Yeah.
Did this? Okay, I was going to say, this didn't happen before the police were called on chat, were they?
Happened yesterday.
Okay.
God, all my days just fucking blur together, man. I'm sorry.
They're all blurring.
But yeah, so he definitely recorded this dude. Never said, "Hey, you're live on a podcast." Never said any of that stuff.
Wow.
So dumb. But yeah, so that's what I accidentally clicked on was apparently Chad Zumach is buying Instagram ads. What for? Very good question. Also, another thing he's talking about is making a special. Maybe he's trying to raise money for his special. I'm guessing. Do you know the other two people that are talking about doing a special?
No.
Well, okay. I know that. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but I know that Louis J. Gomez is doing a special, is filming his special at Side Splitters in Tampa, like in a couple months.
No, I was thinking lower down the food chain, but whatever. Gino is Patrick.
Oh, Gino is
doing one.
Really? Patrick and Gino are doing specials? They're doing hours?
I don't even fucking know. I'm just
really. Okay.
All right, back to this.
I mean, if they
all right, so me and Copium had some thoughts on this whole Nick end of the thing. Here, let's play it.
This is the last toe clip.
Dad Vet with $5 says, now that your court situation is being resolved, are you going to rebuttal some of the things Nick is saying about? Do I need to? It seems like everyone kind of knows he's full of shit because
how's it going?
I mean, he's kind of contradicted himself over and over and over.
I've been a dude.
I take my drugs with me all the time. When you were arrested and they found the drugs in your house, you were driving at the time. Okay, lie. The cops put the drugs in my daughter's hair. Aaron might have put the drug, given my daughter the drug. Aaron was gone for 6 weeks. I thought you said it was a false positive. Wait, now the cops put it in there? Now he's a little scared of me and he's like, well, I didn't say Aaron put it in there. It could have been anybody. I'm not really sure.
All right, so what Aaron's referring to in these clips, and I don't think we need to listen to the rest of the clip for that. I did have these Scarebro things, but we already got some links from Scarebro. So let's see. So what's happened is, as you well know, and I'm stealing this post from Melty Butters on the Kiwi Farms. Nick is too sad to stream, but he's not too sad to go on other people's streams and talk about Aaron, his long lost love, and he's not too sad to spend 5 to 10 hours a day talking in people's chats about things that may or may not have happened, and also give money to people because when you're a trust fund baby, even though he's not really a trust fund baby, if we're being accurate, because he got his trust fund when he was an adult man. So he's a trust fund man baby. That makes more sense. It's the midlife crisis trust fund. But he goes in to say on Tukey is like the puppet. And I think like of the Melton crew, Tukey seems like the best one. Like the puppet's kind of funny.
Who is this guy?
I like the thing that it does. I just wish that
Meme Copium. He covers a lot of stuff.
He's all right.
I don't really watch him that much, but I guess
is he big? How big is he?
Yeah, very big. Very.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gets numbers.
Okay.
A lot bigger than Aaron, goes up against him a lot of the time.
Okay.
The puppet had better sense and friends. That's all. So we got some chats from Nick. How's the best way to go? There we go. So these are from Tukey's show, and some of them were very interesting. Let me see. So this one in particular, we'll go to this one if it ever loads up. It's not great. There we go. So Nick Ricada on March 12th says, I literally don't know if Aaron dosed my daughter. I know she never got into anything I had. It was literally impossible. What the fuck? What a thing to say. Holy shit. Holy shit. First of all, I thought you said it was impossible that your child had cocaine in them at all. Okay? Now, remember...
No, that's not what he said. So, I mean, Nick definitely said that he has video of the cop touching the daughter's hair with fucking gloves on after he had been allegedly touched. So there is some question whether or not it was a false positive. I get that. So in fairness to Nick, but I would have liked Nick to have been here to answer all these questions on his own. That's not happening. So
that before Nick actually testified, well, actually, no, it was the day he testified. He literally said before he made any statements, Your Honor, I just want to put on the record, if my kids test positive for cocaine, it wasn't from us, which is a very weird thing to say when the test result hadn't been introduced yet. This was literally before the result. So first of all, let's break down this sentence or these sentences. I literally don't know if Aaron dosed my daughter. What the fuck? Aaron was gone for 6 weeks, okay, at the time of the arrest. All right. That's the first thing. Now, Anyway, this is just stupid. And
I just want to make something clear, right?
Yeah, we know that Rick is just fucking around for the most part with all of this stuff at this point, right?
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure something clear that they tested the cocaine. I mean, they tested the hair and found that there were particulates of cocaine in the girl's hair. Not that they had taken a hair sample and ran a test to see if she had done cocaine. Obviously, right?
No, the test is to see if it's been metabolized into the hair. But I do think that obviously, if you directly have cocaine on the fucking test itself, then it's highly likely that it tests positive too. So yeah, exactly. I would think either way, either one, either or.
I don't know how it works.
Again, I know Quad's going, but is he going to be on the Hackamania ticket to perform? No, I will not. I have not been asked one time by anybody to do anything, which says a lot about how those folks look at the Quad, but that's fine. I get it. I'm not.
I'm telling you right now, if you had a spot other than OJ, you would have sold way more tickets than OJ. Way more tickets.
Shots fired. Zero? More than zero, you mean?
Well, exactly. Like you would have at least had me and you.
There's two right there. God damn it.
And maybe Shmuel.
Right there.
And maybe Shmuel.
And if I could get my wife off the no-fly list, you'd have had 5. So look at that.
I didn't even use a promo code. It was like $15 or something when I did it. So it was like, yeah, I don't even fucking care. I could have sat there and looked up a promo code, or I could have just bought it. And I was like, fuck these guys. I don't want to give anybody a promo code. They can suck it. I'll spend the extra 15 not to.
Good.
How's that?
Good. Because I was going to use OJ's when I bought mine. I haven't even bought it yet.
No, I know. OJ has a lot of fans, man. A lot of people.
I know.
Well, I'm a fan of OJ. Yeah. I've known him. No, Is
OJ going to be okay? Is the orange going to be okay?
Absolutely,
right.
He will be.
Okay, he's going to be fine.
I don't even. Do you believe the controversy right now with him? With this whole thing about him going or not?
I honestly don't think he wants to go because he doesn't want to fucking drive for 2.5 days, which sucks. Believe me, as somebody who had to do it with a driving partner, it fucking sucks. So to do it by yourself blows. And if I mean, look. With I think Shmuel said this. He's like, with Xanax and alcohol in the world, there should be no reason for you not to be okay with flying.
Yeah,
like, as a grown ass fucking man.
If you don't want to fly, getting across the country is a bitch. If you don't, I love to drive cross country. I don't mind it, but if you don't like to fly it and you want to get someplace to be there within any time, it is sucks.
I did Ohio. I did LA to Ohio, man, with another person. And it's that first day that really fucks you because you basically have to be, if you want to do it the right way, you have to be vigilant in your shifts. And so sometimes you got to sleep during the day and it sucks. Or sometimes you got to sleep when you're wide awake. You just got to get a couple hours in. Because if you don't, it's pointless. Fucks everything up.
I think it's about 10. It says 12-hour drive from where I'm at. So it might be 12
nothing.
hours.
No, that's nothing. 10, 12 hours is nothing, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's what I got to look for. I don't have a driving partner because we don't have a chair where another person would sit to drive. So,
Can he just throw you in the back and use your chair and drive?
Oh, right.
I guess
strap you in your chair, like strap you down like a fucking like a load.
I'm not good with it. Yeah, so that's a long drive, man. Not looking forward to it. I'm really not looking forward to it. It's going to take me a day to recover from the drive. So about the time Saturday night events start kicking off, I hope I'm ready because I'll pretty much be dead to the world. Like when I get there, I'll probably want to be gone, dead.
That's 4 Opie and Anthony episodes. No problem.
Dude, I've driven to Portland and Washington and stuff. So I've driven like 6-7 hours straight through. The one time I went to Disneyland, we stopped halfway there. So but yeah. It's a matter of like my body being able to handle it. It's not a matter of can I stay up for 5 hours? You know what I mean? It's
Sure.
My wife and I drove from Albany, New York to Seattle, Washington with 2-hour stops.
That's a long fucking drive.
And that was with I don't remember. There was like maybe 21 large parrots in the back of the vehicle. And,
God.
Yeah, it was by the time we got there, I couldn't even will my hands to do what my brain told them to. It was fucking crazy. So yeah, it's a long trip.
Wait, you big bird guy? Because I got my buddy over here. He's got like 12 macaws.
Yeah, you could say that.
I got one macaque for you.
I got a cockatoo.
Nothing.
You got a bunch of you. Do you like sell them and stuff?
No.
Buy them and sell them? No.
No.
Okay. You just kind of
I'll
house
talk to you
them.
about it. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
about it.
Cool, bud. No problem.
All right. Let's play the rest of this clip and we'll probably end it. Because I'm not going to spend all night on Nick Rekieta. It's not the funnest stuff to go through. You know what I mean? But it is a curious and curiouser. Shades Cal did say taking anything Nick says is legitimate is as dumb as doing the same for Aaron. That's legitimate criticism indeed. They both have an axe to grind. They both have their own thing going on. So it is kind of hard to say, Nick Rekieta.
Florida recording law stipulates that it is a 2-party consent state. I make great choices.
Bingo. Hello. Indeed. And they know where to find the episode. You know why? Because I recorded it and put it on Google Drive and sent him the link. So make sure he had it. So there you go. I helped him out. Because yeah. And whatever. I know a lot of people think this numero uno Josh Denny fan. Indeed. A lot of people do think he's a bore. So I don't want to bore you guys, but I just wanted to get this in there before we took off.
This is actual cope. I know she never got into anything I ever had. It was literally impossible. Well, actually, this is factually inaccurate, as we know from our last stream. When we talked about Nick, we had this came up, and actually Third World Aristocrat, who puts out some fantastic clips, and I've already liked this one, as you should have liked.
Oh, another fucking clip.
But this is Nick's own time. Like, this is all he does is talk to these guys. In this one stream, within 10-minute time frame, he says he completely destroys his own argument. He says that I've never gone anywhere. The coke always goes with me. I've never left it home with the kids. It's literally impossible. Literally impossible for the kids to get it. Except while he was arrested outside of his house, the cops had the coke. And he actually says it. Like, listen to this.
One of the things we wouldn't do is drugs around the children. Yes, there were drugs in a safe in an ensuite bathroom behind a locked door, or two, as it were.
Okay, locked behind a bathroom. And
like, I can't think of any time where the kids were home where drugs were out.
Okay, the kids were never home when drugs were out.
And being used at all. Like, because I can say this now. I haven't been able to say any of this for 8 months because I had a legal defense that I needed to exhaust before speaking. I've told
now, this does make sense. I will say that. Like, of course, Nick was lying. We knew he was lying. But it is to play devil's advocate. He had to do this. Like, you couldn't just go out and admit everything. Right? It makes sense.
Court that the drugs were mine. They were in my possession.
I mean, it would have been better to say nothing. And lying probably hurt his credibility quite a bit as well. I will say that as well. But he couldn't tell the truth about this.
Solely mine in a locked safe. I'm the only one who had access to it.
All right.
That's all.
Locked safe. Never home with his kids. Never goes anywhere without them. So they're always in his car, which I would just say that seems really strange because I'm pretty sure it's safer to keep them in your house rather than your car where you could get subjected to a random search by some officer.
Yeah, that's what I would think, man. Because they search your car even in Minnesota. Like, they passed a law where they could just search your car. They did this in Oregon a long time ago, where they don't even need permission to search your vehicle. They can just flat out search your fucking vehicle. But you know, if you live in a state where they do have that, then you just automatically say, no, you do not have permission to, regardless, you still say, no, you don't have permission to search my shit.
Also, I think you need a warrant to check anything with a key or a combination.
Right. Which they can easily get if they have suspicion of something.
Suspicion, but they have to have some kind of,
it's a low bar. It's a low bar to jump over.
It is a low bar. It is.
Speaking of a low bar to jump over, the two-party
Florida recording law stipulates that it is a two-party consent state. I make great choices.
That's right, Chad.
Okay, even Florida is a two-party consent state. Awesome.
Yeah, the both places that he called, Minnesota and Florida, both have two-party consent states.
God.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsies.
Dope. Better check your boot. Oh,
he's a public figure.
Oh, wait.
It's not the trainer from Skilto Show.
To keep him in the drugs compared to the house. And he said that, like, well, I didn't want the... And Nick says he kept them in his car with him when he went anywhere because he didn't trust the nanny to not open the door. The nanny was gone for months. That's why April was pretending to be the nanny. Okay, so that doesn't even hold up.
All true. I brought that safe with me when I left the house.
Okay.
I didn't leave it home. There wasn't an opportunity for like a kid to get into it. It's a little travel safe. It's like
travel safe. Okay.
A few moments later.
This was like 10 minutes apart. Not even kidding.
No.
No,
Fred
but
Robinson
the 2 ounces from the top of the fridge did disappear. It's gone.
Yeah, so anyway, I mean, fucking Nick's wrapping up his court case. It's all over, and it doesn't even matter at this point. It is kind of a mute point, but whatever. For him to throw out there that maybe Aaron dosed his kid, he's like, yeah.
It's kind of, yeah. But also, it doesn't mean just because the 2 ounces was on top of the refrigerator doesn't mean the kids were out. Like, kids were home when that happened. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. No, he said that the 2 ounces were on top of the fridge when he got arrested. The kids were home.
Oh, when he got arrested. I see. Boy.
And April's credit cards and all of that stuff was there.
Probably not the best look to have it near the cereal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
So who knows? Yeah, whatever, man. We could ask the questions if he has answers to them, or if you wanted to deal with that whatsoever. I would understand if he didn't even want to deal with that shit anymore, because it is kind of, like I said already, a moot point. I always say mute. I'm bad at that. There is no mute points. There's moot points.
Yeah, but people say mute point like they say nuclear, and it drives me out of my fucking mind.
Nuclear.
And Pest says a copium meme guy was pushing the Melton pedo stuff pretty hard. I think a lot of those guys were, especially in the especially in the kiwi farms. You threw me off there, man. That's funny. Good stuff. It's a moo point. You got me.
Yeah,
that's what threw me off. I saw that. I was like, God damn it.
That's what they do in Minnesota. It's moo points.
Moo point. That's what Dick Masterson does. Juju the cow. Moo. Which
Masterson.
Yeah, we got Masterson and Vito at the Hackamania.
Yeah. Let's see what Jesse PS has planned for this. Maybe another cow placement somewhere. Ooh.
Yeah, nobody asked me if I wanted to be part of the festivities, so who knows? Maybe we got our own festivities planned all on our own with no help. Moo moo, bucko Juju, Juju the moo moo, Juju the moo moo.
Starting to sound like voodoo.
Are you okay?
It could be funny. Could be fun. All right, Dave. I know I got your shit.
Yes.
Here, Dave.
Watch me tonight. I might be on Rumble. We might be watching the movie Clifford tonight with Martin Short.
And what's his name?
And the other guy. I forget his name always.
Yeah, the guy in Midnight Run with De Niro. God, what's his name?
And
why can't I ever remember that guy's name? It's an impossible name to remember. That's why. God, great movie too.
Midnight Connection or the Midnight Run.
It's
Great.
midnight. No, the
I don't know what time that's going to be though.
Martin Short is the most annoying piece of shit in that movie. It's amazing.
Stefan want back.
Yeah, Stefan. Stefan is the little dinosaur. It's ridiculous.
Larry is scary Rex. He's a scary dinosaur, but don't be scared. Sharp teeth. Oh, his mighty, mighty roar. All right. Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin. Yeah, that was Midnight Run. Yeah, that was
great movie.
Thanks, Numero Josh.
Beethoven. Yeah, he did all of those fucking.
Grodin was such a fucking asshole. He was so funny in that movie.
All right, you guys get your credit. You guys get your extra credit for paying attention to the show. We appreciate that. But yeah, go watch Clifford with Dave.
The Clifford with the Clipper. Let's go.
The big red dog.
And possibly we got on the Honks channel tomorrow. Possibly he's super sick, so probably not. But if he is around, maybe 8:30 Eastern tomorrow night, at some point, possibly there will be a
Talk Trash show tomorrow 8:30 if the Honkster is feeling up to it. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, I don't. Did you have you had a chance to
I have not talked to him. I don't.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink.
Gay Guitar Guy, $5. Do a backflip. Thank you very much, Gay Guitar Guy.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.